Hello and welcome to the Lyrical Analysis podcast. My name is Amo Panasar and I'm joined by the Metal Elder, aka my father, Sat Panasar.
Hello.
Mr. Sensitive Dimitri Johnson.
Hi.
And the calmest man alive, Ryan Willis.
Hello.
Now listeners, I'm sure you're all thinking, what the hell is this Lyrical Analysis podcast malarkey? Well, let me tell you. I felt for the longest time there's an epidemic in music where if the beat of a song is good, people completely forget about the words they're actually listening to. I'm no saint, I'm very much guilty of this from time to time myself, so I thought it'd be a good idea to go through and analyse the lyrics of some of the world's most popular artists and try and decipher exactly what message they're conveying. We'll be giving our honest opinions, and you may agree or disagree with us, but that's all part of the fun. The artist we'll be covering this week is Childish Gambino. So this has been a big request from Ryan, Dimitri, and the Tempest, aka Stuart Wilkie, who's not here today. But yeah, you guys can intro this because I'm not a fan. And
where is the Tempest?
I don't know, where is this man who evades us on WhatsApp for the past 8 days? And going and counting.
So much salt in that.
It's not salt.
It's so salty.
It's not salty. It's mainly concern for my friend who I've called twice and he's not picked up. So
Hey, look, maybe he's taking a break from,
the
communication.
world.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to drive to his house after this now. Yeah, well, he's only done there.
We're going to drop him off.
But yeah, so intro Childish Gambino, guys, because you guys have been banging on about this dude for a while, and Ryan's always been annoyed that I've missed the sort of Childish Gambino bandwagon for the longest time. So go on, Ryan.
Okay. Hello, listeners. I'm going to tell you a little story.
Fucking hell.
Going back to my childhood. Okay, so the year was whatever year it was, and I just started watching a program called Community.
Oh, there's a legit story to this. Go on, carry on.
Community. It's made by the same people as Rick and Morty, and I thought it would just be another like situational comedy,
Sitcom, yeah.
but it was not. It surprised me at different stages, and I fell in love with the characters, and it just got better and better through the series, and then it started to get worse and worse. But better and better at the start. One of the main characters, Troy, was played by Donald Glover. I then found out, while online, I believe, that he had released a song under the name Childish Gambino. And, I jumped at the opportunity to listen to one of his songs. So I put it on, and I listened to it about 3 times, and I was like, I don't get this, but I like it.
Is that your theme for the podcast then? Do you know what's funny? At the start of that, I was like, man, these improv classes are going to come in real strong now. And you legit did a fucking story.
What, do you do improv classes? Good, man. No wonder you're so good at community. Fuck it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, Ryan, instead of does it even rhyme, it's because I like it.
Ah, okay then.
Is that the new strap line for 2020?
Yep, and that's what I'm going to shout over Ammo when he says horrible things.
I mean, look.
And me.
Wait, which song was it?
I'd never shout over you.
Which song was the first one you heard?
Sweatpants.
Sweatpants. Okay. Mine was Freaks and Geeks, so this was ages ago. Yeah.
Dimitri, do you want to give your backstory quickly before we get into the first song of Bonfire? Or
Yeah. Donald Glover is a shit. He is an artist, which he claims more than anything. He does rap as well, but overall, he is an artist.
Because he does stand-up, he does acting and music as well.
He did stand-up. Yeah.
He's a writer.
Actor, writer, comedian, rapper. He is now since retired from doing music.
Yeah, I heard.
His last concert was February last year.
Weren't you there?
Why do you remember that so well?
I was there. It was a good time. It was meant to be in November, but an old injury kind of hindered that, and they pushed it to February, March time.
What was it like then?
It was great. It was great. I put a video up on Insta afterwards, and obviously you wait in the crowd, you just wait for the guy to come out, and he did. And he came out looking like the scruffiest motherfucker you've ever seen. Topless, these really baggy sort of like tarpy pants, and bearded, but it wasn't like his standard black beard. It was like obviously dyed brown, like he was looking like Moses or Noah's Ark and shit.
So was it like a This Is America outfit continuation, basically? On stage?
Not so much, because he's always been known to be out there, like he doesn't give a fuck, he's just being authentically himself.
So I'm going to say topless then.
Oh yeah, he's done a lot of topless shit now, as of late. But no, so as he got off on stage, it's like, yeah, thank you all for being here sort of thing. For everyone, pull out your phones, Now put those motherfuckers away. Like, there are a few rules. One,
Oh, this is church.
this is motherfucking church, all right?
Yeah.
And two, this is our experience for everyone here. If you wanted to watch videos of me singing and shit, then go home. Anyone can do that. But while you're in here, just fucking be
Yeah, but I saw
here,
the video on your
be
Instagram
present.
and no one listened.
Oh, people listen. You put it down. And then like 2 minutes later,
Bro, I saw the video.
Shut. He said, all right, okay, put them down. 2 minutes later, like, now get those motherfuckers out. It's like, it was great.
Psych!
But no, it was a great
Alright,
experience more than anything. It wasn't just the music, but he made the whole thing feel epic. It was an actual music video, because at some point, like during a song, he disappeared off stage, and like, where the fuck is he? And then all you hear is just like music from Awaken, and he's just going throughout the entire stadium, just walking around with cameras following him, just like, where the hell is this motherfucker?
What is he doing?
And then he turns to the right, and he's just there right next to him. He's like, oh shit! It was
With a
great.
GoPro.
It was great. So great.
Well, that sounds like a splendid time. It's always nice when you see sort of the finale, basically, of an artist that you adore.
Yeah, he's a performer through and through.
Although we saw Black Sabbath's final gig and it was fucking shit. So, right, let's start off with Bonfire. So when did this album drop, people?
2011.
2011. So let's go from the first verse, shall we? So, okay, it's Childish Gambino, Homegirl Drop It Like the Nasdaq, which I found out was an American stock exchange reference.
Drop it.
Move white girls like this coke up my ass crack. Move black girls cause man fuck it I'll do either. I love pussy, I love bitches, dude. I should be running Peter. So
Either, neither.
Yeah.
oh whatever.
So British.
So why is he saying move girls when he said he'd fuck either? Because when I'm reading this I was thinking like, move bitch, get out the way.
Isn't it like he moves them?
Is it he's moving to them?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's not
fine.
like they're an object. It's like, yo, bring them on.
Okay, cool.
Are you really going to look for a deep meaning?
When I saw it, I thought, bro, look at the fucking audio level you just caused
That
for
was
me.
a lot of drama.
Earthquake.
Good lord. Anyway,
It's like the Tempest is back.
but then, alright, so I put on my notes, I love pussy, I love bitches, dude, I should be running Peter. Stop there.
You know what Peter is?
Yeah.
Everyone knows what Peter is.
So,
People for the ethical treatment of animals.
Yeah, and it's a clever line.
I said decent, vulgar, but decent. So, yeah, I think Dad's probably going to have issues with that. Dad
I'm already.
You know what's...
I just read the first few lines. I thought, oh my god!
You know what's-
I just spent the whole podcast like this.
Do you know what's going to trigger Dad, though? Because he hates saying the P word, pussy, and the B word, bitches, and it's got a vegan Peter reference in there as well.
Yeah.
But that's triple triggered.
I'm not a big fan of Peter because they're more for welfare. And
Yeah, I was
ethical,
gonna
and
say.
I'm
They
all
do
about
very well.
liberation.
Anyway.
Yes.
So I thought, okay, weird start, but pretty good. Then in Adidas with some short shorts, BOO all over me. What's the BOO?
Boo.
What the fuck you mean?
Scare as jump scare, frighten.
Do you know what this means? I have no idea.
I have no idea what the fuck.
No,
that
who
means.
cares?
Could it be Dasho?
Yeah, I think it might be another brand as well because he's got Adidas and short shorts as an item of clothing, and none of this matches. None of it seems to match. It's kind of showing how off-brand he is as well. Because when you, at least back then, if you associate short shorts, it would be either women or very effeminate homosexual men. So he's wearing name brand Adidas with the tightest shorts ever, and I'm guessing BOO, whatever that stands for.
It's all over him.
Yeah.
Alright. And then my green is where it's supposed to be, your green is in my grocery. Good line, but then immediately my first thought when reading through this first paragraph was, is he really going to be that different from all the rappers? 'Cause at the moment, it's covering topics that, I've heard from loads of rappers again and again, and Ryan has said for years that this guy is so different. So far, at this point, one paragraph into his music, I thought, bitches money so far? Is it really going to be a game changer?
Yeah, but I mean, pussy, bitches, and Peter.
I mean, it was a good line, but I've got issues with a lot of his other references because they're not as hard hitting.
The fact that we're still talking about the line.
So, next line.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
This Asian dude, I stole his girl, and now he's got that Kogi beef. I've put here.
Koji.
Koji beef, sorry. I thought this is a man of integrity, so why is he stealing people's girls? And is this like a little bit racist, like a 2 or 3 out of 10 on the
Yeah.
on the racist scale?
I found a lot of this white girl reference
Yeah.
I'd consider that racist and Asian girl and stuff like that.
But the koji beef line in particular, I'm thinking. But this is the thing, like we found in America, like we've been a few times, like and to North America,
Sure.
Canada, like they're so hung up on race there compared to Britain.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
They're a younger country. Therefore, it means a lot more to them. Like, we went to New York and every taxi driver said, oh, it's an amazing Indian place here, Indian communities all over here.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool, bruh, but you're talking to the biggest coconut in the goddamn like, it's such a massive thing over there. So I kind of, when American rappers do this, I'm kind of less abrasive to it, but still, man, Koji beef, why has he made that
Koji beef, yeah. I mean, we're not going to get into the deep system of, oh, can you be racist to white people sort of thing.
This is Asians, bro.
No, but when you're talking about moving white girls and shit, especially in rap.
I don't know, I've said there's 6 years left of being racist to white people, then the social justice pendulum can swing back.
Can't be racist to white people. It's different. It's very different.
No, but we can still say like, oh, fucking white people, that sort of stuff. That banter
It's
can
not
stay
really racist, is it?
No, but it's like that banter is gonna give it 6 years. I've said now, 6 years.
That racial
and the
focus
pendulum's
is
gone.
definitely unnecessary for sure. But no, in terms of
I don't think so.
you're
Give it 6
talking
years.
about
6 years?
racism in America.
I just think social justice is going to a point where the pendulum's going to eventually switch, and because things like conversations happening so frequently now, I reckon it's got a limited
We're
time
reaching
frame.
a boiling point in a lot of things for sure.
Especially social justice. Like, there's a huge amount of conversation going on, more because of YouTube content. Look how many Jordan Peterson fucking talks there are now. Just loads of like people doing those sort of similar talks. Eventually, I just think, there's going to be a backlash or a shift
I
back.
don't know, there's still a lot of white people who are dicks.
Oh, 100%.
You've only got to go to a football match.
Just wait and see.
I don't go to those.
Oh, I'm not saying it's the right thing. This is my just prediction by how society is going to go. Anyway, back to the lyrics.
No, okay, so the Koji beef one, definitely
Questionable.
Yeah, oh no, that's...
But it's also saying he goes for Asian girls, so...
We'll get onto that later. We'll get onto that later.
That's a running theme.
So, I know whose category I'm
all
calling
the
up.
stereotypes are virtually in the first paragraph.
No, I know exactly what category he's going on next, Hamster. 100%, man. Anyway, next line. My dick is like an accent mark. It's all about the overease. I'll put great bar. That is...
It is.
Fucking great.
An accent mark, is that the single...
It's the line
kind of
over
a
the
pop?
E.
No, above the E.
above the E.
Yeah, it's a
excellent.
a straight line one. Well, no, can we just go over the fact that you're questioning each line, but you're doing that because he's put content and metaphors into each one.
He's put lyrics
Go on,
that you
then.
need to analyse.
But I am. Analyse, hey?
It doesn't make any sense. It's just
What,
stuff
analyse?
thrown together.
My dick is like an accent, it's all over the E's.
I really don't think there's a deeper meaning to a lot of this stuff. I don't give a fuck what you
What's
say.
it got to do with the bonfire? But does that come later?
Yeah, it comes later.
A lot, but yeah.
Okay. I'm going to skip ahead now to eating Oreos like these white girls that blow me. Again, fucking same old shit, man. I'm not seeing anything new in terms of the rap game.
Can we say the whole? Can we say the whole?
You read out.
Do you want to read all
So-
that out?
Hot like a parked car, I sound weird like N-word with a hard R. Fly like the logo on my cousin's 44E. Eating Oreos like these white girls that blow me. Vodka for my ladies, whiskey for a grown man. Hanging in the islands like looking for L like toe jam. I made the beat retarded, so I'm calling it a slow jam.
Stop there. What the fuck, man?
There's one line left.
Oh, sorry, I've got different sheets.
Butcher and I know it, man. Kill beef, go ham.
This bit is all about
retarded.
Yeah.
the first bit. Eating Oreos like these white girls that blow me. He's calling himself an Oreo.
I get that.
Yeah.
Get that completely.
So he's saying he's white on the inside.
I get it. Look, I got it.
Yeah, but you're not in the rap game where I imagine saying you're white on the inside is a bad thing.
Yeah. No, I'm not criticising that line.
Yeah.
I'm
And then it's
criticising-
like vodka for my ladies, whiskey for a grown man. He's got to drink whiskey. He's got to conform. He can't drink what he wants. This is very you, Ammo.
No, I was about to say this is very much something that I relate to, but then the last line that I mentioned when I said stop. But go on, let's talk about that. That is very good because as a self-proclaimed coconut who fucking only drinks cocktails and spirits, I was relating to this pretty hardcore, man. To be fair, so I was liking this bit. But then hanging in the islands looking for my like toe jam, I didn't get that bit. Unless you guys did.
Toe jam.
I think it's more of a what do you call it, pop culture reference at the
Okay,
time.
cool.
I remember it when I heard it, and I'm just like, oh, that's so funny, but now I can't remember.
Okay, cool. And then after that, it is. This is so yeah.
So kill beef, go ham doesn't really
Not that.
go
Not that.
with
Not
Peter.
that.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go.
Where's the veganism?
You've actually ruined my punchline.
Oh, sorry, I know.
Yeah.
I made the beat retarded, so I'm calling it a slow jam. I don't know, man. go back and forth from the R word. Like, is it bad to say?
You use the C word on a daily.
Cunt is different to retarded, man.
No.
Yes, it is, completely. I'm not making fun of
The
anyone's
C word
disability.
is sexist. Retarded it's very offensive.
But I call everyone a cunt, so it's like gender neutral for me, and people should know that.
You can call anyone retarded?
You can call anyone
I don't
bitch
know.
or the N word. It's kind of like, it's still not okay.
Yeah.
I don't think any of it's okay.
The word is still what it is. it is still what it is. If
This was as well, like, almost 10 years ago now.
It was
Think
10
how
years
much
ago.
That's-
internet
yeah,
culture
yeah,
has
you're right.
changed.
And keep it in mind, keep the focus on bonfire.
Okay,
The
sorry.
actual meaning of a bonfire is
Okay. Look, I'm trying. I'm just going through and doing my normal thing of dissecting every minutia.
every line. Let's do it.
All right.
The double meaning of beef and ham.
Okay, yeah, so go on to
The
that line
butcher.
now. So, butcher and I know it, man. Kill beef, go ham. So, like Dad said, not very vegan, Mr. Peter.
Yes.
And
He doesn't say he's vegan though.
No, I'm just saying, like, Peter.
He said he should be running for. He should be running for Peter. You can't run for Peter and say go ham.
Can you not?
or kill beef.
To be fair, did I not just show you an article of this famous vegan woman who's just been caught eating fish? Like, people lie all the time.
In fairness, though, Dad, this is a very fun line. It's a very clever line. Butcher and I know it, man. So, kill beef, like killing beef is like, arguments and shit. Yeah. And then going ham, like going really
Hard
hard.
as a motherfucker.
It's a very clever line. You've got to give him credit for that.
I'm so good on these lyrics. I am killing all potential beef, and I am going hard as a motherfucker.
Okay, well, none of it makes sense to me, so I'm going to leave it to you guys.
That is fine.
Oh, degenerate fucking boomer. Boomer.
I'm looking for a story, I'm looking for a theme, I'm looking for a build-up of some sort, but it just sounds like random stuff just thrown in line after
Yeah, but we've analysed it now.
No, I get it.
There's some good and some bad.
No, if you don't get the context,
Okay,
then it's
what's
really
the song about up to now?
Just keep on waiting. Just keep on waiting.
It's like a
Keep
bonfire.
Keep on waiting.
The song itself is like a bonfire. You gotta wait for
I mean, you know the
to-
greater meaning of a bonfire, right?
The greater meaning?
Yeah.
Do tell?
Alright, so a bonfire you'll always associate it with burning
Dark
shit.
Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Dark Souls, yeah. So, bonfires, it's got roots to Catholicism, St. John's birth, and the most, probably say one of the oldest meanings of a bonfire was you would take certain items or certain things of value, or not even just value, just things that burn, that they have substance, you would throw it into the bonfire to ward off evil spirits. It is a cleansing of such. So even just ringing it now, he's mentioning all the things in the rap game. He's critiqued himself for being not the traditional rapper. He's using the N-word. He's even later on been derogatory towards women, spoken about whips and shit. He's throwing everything in the bonfire to get rid of it. And if you watch actual music video, which is really good, keeping in mind bonfires are meant to ward off evil spirits, he himself in the video is a lynched black man who's wandering through the woods looking for people, and then he realizes he's dead, and as he gets closer to the bonfire, he finds himself back at the tree being hung.
It's funny how the lyrics represent.
And he's thrown his penis into it as well.
Gotta throw that in there as well. All the things in the rap
Swing
game.
that.
I think Dad's going to come at the angle that it's just, even if you say that,
Yeah.
the words themselves, it's almost like a polar opposite in a lot of ways.
You won't, yeah, exactly. But
So-
it's hard to get without knowing him, because he is a
True,
writer
true,
for
true.
sure. A lot of this is.
Oh, you can
deeper
tell.
than I think.
You can tell. Let's move on to Gambino is a call girl. Fuck you, pay me. I said, what?
Whoa.
Whoa, yeah, I
You
thought,
missed
whoa.
Invader Zim.
Oh, it's fucking cartoon on Nickelodeon. man.
You actually know Invader Zim though.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. So, Gambino is a call girl. Fuck you, pay me. Brand new whip for these N words like slavery.
Yeah.
So I put first of all what's to that Gambino's a call girl. Fuck you, pay me one. I was like, huh?
That's an insult.
But like, why is he saying that? I'm
You're just
confused.
doing shit
That
for
is
money.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. You're not about this rap game, you're just doing it for money.
Okay, and then brand new whip for these N words like slavery.
Yeah.
I put unnecessary here, but I'm not black, so I can't say shit.
No, definitely offensive. I heard it, I'm just like, that is a smart line, but fuck you.
It's just, I didn't like it. I read it and I was like,
Fine, did you
"Ooh."
like it as a resident?
Yeah, white boy.
I liked it.
I thought it was clever.
It is clever.
Analyze that funky music, white boy.
Nice one.
No,
Sorry, carry on, Dimitri.
It's got layers, it's clever. Obviously, a new whip is a car, and a lot of
Sorry,
people hate
I'm more interested in what Ryan has to say about this.
Go on, sir. Go on.
I think it's more aimed towards me. No, it is clever. And the dual use of whip and kind of the progression from the historical terms of whips being used in slavery to now it being a car.
Yeah, the impact of me having this car is just as bad as me beating you with a whip, which is kind of like, ooh, that's That's a bit too much, but
I didn't like it. I'm not gonna lie, but
it's fine.
each their own. Next couple of lines. They told me I was awful, man. That shit did not faze me. Tell me how I suck again. My memory is hazy. I'm like, and then you're my favorite rapper now. Yeah, dude, I better be. It seems like filler to me.
I mean, this is
Tiresome stuff that we've
recycled,
seen, yeah.
typical.
That seemed like filler,
lyrics
basically.
of that.
Rapper filler lyrics, and then this, but the next line.
What the
Or
hell
you can
was
fucking
that?
kiss my, or you can fucking kiss my ass, Human Centipede. Amazing, but have you not seen Human Centipede, Dad? It's when there's that mad
I'm not
scientist.
sure I want to really.
There's a wicked South Park episode on it as well. So it's a guy who
Doesn't
sews.
make it better.
He sews three people together.
Yeah.
So first person, then the other person's mouth sewn to the arse of the person, and it becomes like one giant digestive tract system.
And the
So
guy
that's-
wants to do it.
So that's very funny. That's very.
I'll
Why
take your
does he
word
want to
for
do it
it.
again? Why does he want to do the human centipede?
He makes the human centipede, doesn't he?
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
like-
for in
Yeah,
South Park
yeah, yeah.
or Childish.
I'm talking in the movie. Why did he want to make a human
Oh, I
centipede?
can't.
yeah, I don't
remember.
remember
Some
that.
German crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, we're offending so many people. It's
Alright, next. Man, why does every black actor gotta rap some? I don't know. All I know is I'm the best one. So I put interesting commentary on the first line, and then but classic rapper shit on the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
Bragging.
I just don't like the bragging culture, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Just know that you're sick without having to fucking publicize it in your music. Like, this is why we like you. We know you're good. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to hear this in fucking
But
from
what-
you. Like, yeah.
Why does every black actor got to rap sometime? When he's a rap artist, isn't he?
Yeah, he's pulling out the line.
he
People
said
used to
that.
critique him. Like, why is it every black actor has to rap? It's the stereotype that, no matter what profession you're in, every black celebrity has to be able to rap or dance or some shit like that. It's a critique. It's really common, to be fair. I mean, Will Smith was probably one of the earliest ones. He didn't need to rap, but it's just like, okay, cool.
Will Smith was great.
But yeah, if you look at the chorus
Jamie
as well,
Foxx as well.
Jamie
Mos Def.
Jamie Foxx is so talented.
He's
though,
a rapper.
man.
he's
He's a singer.
musical artist,
Yeah, he's a
He
brilliant
sings.
singer.
He sings. Or even Idris Elba now, like
What's that?
he was DJing anyway, but a lot of people wouldn't associate him with that.
out like a fire, a power outage. Good song now. Really good song.
I
Anyway.
remember him for that one.
Oh, it's so good. It's such a good song. And, I'm going to skip ahead now. Two.
No.
Oh, what the fuck?
The chorus.
The chorus is boring, man.
Yeah, but the meaning of the bonfire
Go on,
again.
you go, do you think?
It's a bonfire, turn the lights out, I'm burning everything you motherfuckers are talking about. Everything you said about the rap game that you critiqued him for, he's actually said, I'm throwing all this on the bonfire to get rid of it and cleanse. That's the whole point of the chorus. He does it in the middle,
So we're using your own points against you.
and he does it again at the end.
Hey, we're learning.
At the end. He does
Alright,
not play.
So let's see after the chorus if it changes then.
Oh no, he's still burning shit, but go on. It's so long.
Okay.
Why don't these artists just get on with their music and let it speak for themselves? Why do they always have to be defending it and saying, I don't care what you
critiquing
say?
him for it.
Hey?
You critiquing him for it. That's why I has to defend it in his actual.
Because if he
music.
made something different, it would just be a different genre. Whereas he wants to change rap to be less of like this.
Okay. I think the next song.
By singing like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's how you get people who like the music to listen to your songs.
I think that's
a sellout. I think that's a sellout.
bullshit. If you have the same
Yeah.
instrumental and rap in the same sort of tempo to words that are not like this,
Yeah.
it'll change the game.
Set,
Look at Lil
set an
Dicky.
example.
Look at Lil Dicky. Look at a professional rapper.
Set an example.
That's real. That's
He's
changed.
done rap. He's done rap, absolutely. But even Little Dicky has said, "I'm not quite a rapper. I'm a what do you call
Stand-up
it?
comedian rapper.
Yeah, I'm changing the rap by still doing rap the way they do it, but just with different content in
But
there."
he said that ironically, this is one of the realest brands of rap left because rap is like this.
Wait,
Yeah.
he said it.
Yeah, he said that.
But I agree. I 100% agree with that. I've said this for years.
Yeah.
So that just backs up my opinion. But by an artist actually, in my opinion, changing the game properly.
He's
Whereas this
changing
still
in the
isn't.
game.
Well, hang on. We're only at his first song on his
He's
first album from almost 10 years ago. So let's just evolve.
First album is
let's
great.
carry on.
Yeah.
So let's get through this because fucking up 30 minutes already. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Let's skip ahead to this line. So this rap is child's play. I do my name like Princess Di. I was like, what?
What? Where are we? Oh, here.
Yeah.
Explain.
That's literally what he's doing.
So this rap is child's play. I do my name like Princess Di. I don't understand.
Like Princess Diana.
Yeah, I get
she
that.
died. He is being childish with his lyrics. He's having fun. That's literally it.
I don't get the the connection between.
Okay. So if you go from the first line, you know these rapper dudes talk shit, start killing. Fuck that, got dudes like got goons like an arch villain. He's not doing it the same way they are. I'm from the South, ain't got no accent, don't know why. So this rap is child's play. I do my name like Princess Di. He could sound like every other rapper. He could try and force the whole Southern accent into Southern aggression, but he's having fun with it. He's gonna be him and crack jokes. He could try and be like the other rappers and go out there and kill, but no. You know what? I've not got mandem, I've not got a squad, I've not got gangs, I've got goons, you know?
Okay, tenuous link, I'm going to say that. But, then, they all say they want this realness, rap about real life. Told me I should just quit, first of all, you talk white.
Yeah, what's that all about?
No, this is because people think
criticising him.
Yeah, people think he talks white, so
he talks white?
How can you be a rapper? Have you not heard him speak, like, in an interview or in his acting?
I don't really know much about him, really. This is the first time I've really encountered him.
It's just a neutral voice. To be fair, he's got a very neutral voice.
Hey, and what's wrong with a neutral voice?
That's what he's saying.
Standard accent.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. So I thought that was very interesting. And this is getting into sort of stuff that more I like. So we had the one bit before that you mentioned about the coconut drinking thing. That was good. Yeah. This is the second bit that I've liked in this song so far. What else is next? I'll put in work, ask Ludwig.
Rap stepfather, you hate me, but you will respect.
Skipped a big part.
Go on, sorry.
So, you want to read this part, the whole told me I should...
Okay, told me I should just quit. First of all, you talk white. Second off, you talk like I haven't given up yet. Rap stepfather, you hate me, but you will respect. I put in work, ask Ludwig.
Ludwig is
Beethoven reference?
No, you'd think so, but he is actually working with a dude called Ludwig. I can't remember if it was the producer or the composer, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
Do you know, I think that's a good line though.
It's alright. It's okay. There's we'll come on to more of his references. Like it's okay because there's a couple of hard hitting ones and the rest just fall flat. Especially in the next song, we'll come on to that. But anyway,
just one thing as well. The whole first of all, you talk white. That's not the end of it because the speech marks is still going. That's still a whole statement. First of all, you talk white. Second off, you talk like you haven't given up yet. At least for me and a lot of others from the black community, when you don't sound like a stereotypical black man, they treat you like you've betrayed them or you're not actually one of us. And if that's the case, it's like, well, why is it you still have ambition and hope when we don't? It's like he's literally coming at it like, all right, I don't sound like you. I'm from the South. I'm from the same ends and I don't sound like you, but I haven't betrayed you. I'm not different.
I call this Fresh Prince syndrome. Because there's a wicked episode of Fresh Prince where Carlton and Will try to join this frat.
Yep, saw that clip the other day. I was just like, I've never watched it. Yeah.
And it's one of my favourite. It's my second favourite episode, I think, because I love when the Fresh Prince goes into like hard hitting political commentary in a way, or racial commentary, and they want to reject Carlton because of him liking Tom Jones and shit. Being so in air quotes anti-black compared to what real black people should be. And then there's a whole narrative in the final bit of the episode where Uncle Phil's saying that why is sort of the black community always doing this to each other? Like why are we criticising or trying to put down those black members of the community that have become successful and are affluent and wealthy? So, but that's coming up. There's a very specific moment in a song later down the line where I've put that as well. But moving on. Next lines I'm going to say, I'll just say the whole thing because you're going to critique me anyway for not saying the whole fucking thing. Put my soul on the track like Shoes did. Played this for my cousin, now he can't even think straight. Black and white music and that N-word, that's a mixtape. Shout out to my...
that.
No. I've got 2 ticks here. Shout out to my blurs, they represent the realness. So from black and white music to the realness bit, I've got 2... I just put ticks there. 2 lines and I was like, tick, tick. Amazing. Really, really good.
What's a blurred?
Black nerd.
Oh, really?
This motherfucker right here.
Hello.
So if you're into Dungeons and Dragons and
just
Star Wars and
just anything
comics.
Anything.
Then you're a blurred.
Anything that isn't explicitly mainstream. So,
yeah.
And is that frowned upon in the black community?
I think just as a child for sure, but I guess with black people, more so socially, when you watch TV, the image of what a black person is meant to be is out there, and if you deviate at all, you're a traitor.
Times are changing though.
They are changing. Black nerds are more popular. I mean, me watching anime, listening to J-Rock and J-Jazz as a kid, my family will cuss the shit out of me. My sister still thinks I listen to Turkish music and all that stuff, and I've not played it in years.
What?
I listen to everything. Gulben Ergen, great singer. She's like the Turkish Madonna.
Wow.
But yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Not just a lyrical podcast.
What you doing?
Okay, shout out to Gambino. Girls, my dick is in the building. Alright, fuck off, right? So,
No, let him have that.
No.
Does it come in before him? You know, does it point in the right direction?
Yeah, like
in
an
the right direction.
Like an
I
accent
put on my notes.
Like a kind of pole vaulter.
Nah, the guy's like, oh, Gambino's here, give him 5 minutes to come in. Yeah.
I put on my notes, you third person talking motherfucker, because I hate. It's my biggest pet peeve when anyone
I've heard
talks
you
about
talking
themselves.
third person.
Only for ironic, satirical commentary.
Definitely not.
100%.
No,
When have I done that?
like often.
Nah, bullshit.
He lived with you.
He's trying to call me out on camera. But anyway, yeah, so that I just thought it was fucking stupid, but it is what it is. I'm going to skip ahead to, I like black girls who nerdy, but when they dance, they be saying, oh.
Ow.
Yeah, I don't know why I went Cardi B.
They're secretly werewolves.
I was like, cool. Then I've not really got anything else for the song, to be fair.
I mean-
thought that was an interesting line.
I stopped watching that part.
But look, what about this? I can't read that line, Ammo.
Which line?
This one.
There's so much we can't read.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Where is it?
Oh, yeah, I mean,
What's the
ass like
point of
sodomy.
that?
So, I'll say again, yeah, I mean, ass like
What's that
sodomy.
got to do with a bonfire? And
No.
You say that all the fucking rap stuff's gone in the fire,
Yeah.
but then sodomizing bitches.
There's no
I don't know.
defense.
It's still in
There's
the
no
song.
defense. Yeah, but
There's no-
fucking hell, man. Like,
The song is a bonfire.
there's one bonfire chorus. That, I'll admit, is gone. There is no end chorus, so fuck you two. Alright?
Still more to burn.
So, I don't know, man. That's.
and what was the Looney Tune reference?
Looney
Because
Tunes
all
are
I
cool.
did was act me like a Looney Tune.
Again, this is another example of where I think his references fall flat. That's a bollocks bar.
He
Where's that?
runs off cliffs and then he pauses.
These rappers don't know what to do because all I did was act me like Looney Tune.
Acme.
So I just think it's a fucking. It's just. It
Yeah,
falls
that's
flat.
a weak one to be fair.
Yeah. Let's go on to Freaks and Geeks because we spent way too long on that first.
It's a great song!
But to be fair, I think as the albums go on, it gets more instrumentally. So
It
I think
gets
timing
so
should even itself out.
instrumental.
All right, Freaks and Geeks. So
Leave this to you, sir.
okay. Sorry, I keep thinking like this. Alright, Gambino is a mastermind. Fuck a bitch to pass the time.
Just the emphasis on the bitch with you. Fuck a bitch to pass the
You know what I
time.
mean? Like,
That's not how he says it.
Nah.
alright, fuck a bitch to pass the time. Like, come on.
Sing it!
What a line to set the song up. I mean, that's not going to kind of draw... Well, I mean, it's not going to draw me in.
Sing it, please.
Yeah. So always from the start, I'm like, come on, man. Again, had this mindset of this guy's gonna be so different because Ryan's been bigging him up for fucking ages.
It's Ryan. Don't call Ryan a liar.
Fucking funky white boy.
Don't call him a liar.
Then next line is nothing, and the
What?
beat.
What? How would you know?
Mass appeal, orange Ryan, smoke your green, I'm spending mine.
Yeah?
What?
Weed and money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm trying to skip ahead because it's bullshit. what else am I? Like, what is there to analyse out of that?
No skipping ahead because then you'll miss like half of a good
Okay,
line.
fine.
I mean, what the hell is line 4?
Alright, let me go. So, we're being really fucking erratic on this podcast. We're not like this normally. Alright, I'm gonna read a big chunk out. The beat is witch's brew, but beware, this shit is potent. EE coming on her face, now that's poetry in motion. So, EE coming, the American poet,
Yeah.
but this is still normal rapper shit, and I'm expecting something still very different. I'm not.
Do you know what most of his poems were?
EE Cummins?
Yeah.
No.
Just gothic, and it was about.
Was it about fucking splooging on girls' faces?
I mean,
But it wasn't about that, Dimitri.
I guarantee he did it. He was a celebrity back in those days. Like, girl, I'm here.
May I come on the face?
Coming. Yeah, man, great.
But yeah,
old
Bit of
think it
abuse of
was?
the surname, doesn't it?
EE Cummins. I mean, I Wikipedia'd it, and it seemed pretty old. I didn't check the date. But
He didn't stop.
I'm
coming.
going for George Washington era.
It was 20th century.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Still, V will be said in that.
so I'm pretty sure Sat would have been alive. I might. When did he die? When did he die?
Wait, he's got his Wikipedia photo is like one of the old oil paintings. I was like, that's thrown me off completely.
Trying to be retro and shit.
That's funny.
Oh, that's what you were looking at when I
Yeah,
came in. Right,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
You just saw E coming on his.
No one look at my search history. Okay, then yeah, Gambino, make it work. I'm the boss. Move something. Yeah, this cool fucking suits me swag 2 button. Yeah, these girls be acting crazy when they're dancing Black Swan. I ain't fucking at the club, put your clothes back on. So there's no bonfire here.
No.
And the shit's being said again, and I'm just like, again. Oh, Black Swan reference, by the way, is falls flat. It's a crap bar. And then the swag 2 buttons. So he's talking about he's the boss. He likes being cool. He's wearing clothes, and these girls are crazy, and they're dancing around him.
Yeah.
And
But he's telling them to put their clothes back on.
So I was going to get to that. So this is very interesting, but that's because he's going to fuck them in a more secluded environment.
Does he say that?
I'm assuming you put the girl because he wants to fuck them at his house as opposed to fucking in a club.
But how many rap songs do you hear where they're like, actually, dear, put your coat on?
Look, if we're going on ratios, it's 3 lines out of the 4, which are, stereotypical
Why
crap.
are we going on ratios?
But what? I'm just going on quantity here from so far what I've seen. There's been moments of.
But if you've got 3 lines and then one that contradicts it, then
But is
the
it
whole
really
thing is
contradicting?
contradicting
How
it?
is that contradicting the rest of the stereotypes? It's just he's not fucking a girl in a club, so that counteracts the monetary stuff, the designer label crap, and the general shit about women. I don't know, man. I just think that's not as much as a
He doesn't say any shit
Opposite-
about women.
dancing bit in it.
Yeah. Women dance, dude.
Yeah, these girls be
2020,
acting-
women dance.
But I'm just saying. But again, that's what it's alluding to. Like, it's just again similar topics.
You said it here. I ain't at the club.
Because if you're saying the girls are dancing, then you're saying I ain't fucking at the
dancing
club.
crazy.
Like again, it alludes to that in my opinion. That's
Guys,
just
this
me.
is not very clever stuff, I have to say. Ed Sheeran's was more clever than this. When he was talking about clubs and women and stuff.
Okay, hold the phone though on that. Rappers want to battle me, I have to mail their heads back, and my clique make that De Niro, so it's time to meet the fuckers. That is an absolute bar. Robert De Niro, meet the fuckers. De Niro being money in Mexico.
Spanish.
Yeah? So I thought it was an absolute fire bar. Come on, Dad, that's a good one.
Everything Spanish is Mexican.
You know, with a song, I like story, I like a voyage, I like a sense of discovery.
But this is a podcast about lyrics, not about the story built in the lyrics.
But the lyrics tell the story.
No.
No, but I can see where Dad's coming from because
But
on
in
the
this,
whole,
it's not about the story, it's about...
Okay, what do you think the purpose
Individual,
of this
like-
song is? Because each song is different.
we haven't even got to the main purpose yet. This is what I mean. This all seems filler to me.
The purpose is
compared-
about sex.
No.
Wait, no. This is you. So I see where you're coming from. So I know we've had a discussion about this before. This first verse, or what we've done so far, is nothingness compared to the actual meaning of what he wants to get across in the songs. Is only in a few minute lines throughout the song, as opposed to being more overarching.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't get why he's done that, because you could have an entire song about the freaks and geeks aspect that he's trying to do, which
Exactly, yeah.
rather
Why
than put all this
mess
stuff
it
in.
up with that?
That's just my 2 cents.
I think
man.
he's muddying the waters.
100%. I'm actually with that. I'm rarely with that.
I'm sort of with Dad. I'm
Not
looking at you
really.
both and I'm just like, it's the same. No. Okay, so with Freaks and Geeks, or with any song, you have to think about the purpose. And I think with this, it is to entertain. But you're focusing
I'm not entertained, motherfucker.
You're focusing so much on the first few lines, you're not getting the whole gist. You can't see the... What is it? You can't see the forest for the trees?
Yeah.
That's
We're getting it
Wood from the trees.
Whichever it is. I'm not
Alright, let's
Let's do a forest plot.
Let's get to the forest then.
Yeah. Well, one thing is because because a lot of it is prose, so you don't know what it stands to break up. So he mixes up the themes. You don't see when it breaks off and becomes something greater than what it was before.
Next line. Yeah, this beat is a disaster. 9/11. This track.
Yeah.
Again, I've put unnecessary reference. It's like the whip line.
Yeah.
Really unnecessary references to horrible shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's even well placed. Like, it's just not clever.
I mean, it's like putting Grenfell Tower in.
But it's putting emotion that people already have into a song.
Ryan, man, I don't know.
Clutching.
That is clutching at straws for me.
People definitely have emotions, especially in America, about 9/11.
Yeah, but this be a disaster. 9/11. He's talking about a track, man. Like, come on. It's so few and far between.
A lot of people lost loved ones and...
Exactly. That's what he's trying to get into the song.
In what? So
I don't know.
9/11.
A lot of people
track.
could get upset with that.
I don't know about that.
It's a stretch.
That's a
Keep
stretch.
going.
Ah,
Keep
Stretch
going.
Armstrong, that is.
Alright.
Sorry, I missed that line. So let's go back onto the dinner bit. Okay, I'm running this bitch. You're just a dog walker. Leaving with your girl when we last seen each other.
Leaving
Like, again, fucking
again,
hell, man. What?
yeah.
So I've got this view.
Stealing of the girls.
I've got this view of like Donald Glover being this fucking wholesome individual, and he's done 2 bars about stealing other people's girls, and I don't particularly.
It's not very entertaining, I have to say, Dimitri.
Okay, can we just go over? Can we just go over how this has gone so far? It's like 2 lines. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Okay, next one. We've got.
This is what we do. make sure the evidence is there.
No, but you went to the Robert De Niro track and then you went back to the 9/11 track.
Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, but you know what you did? You missed the fact that he was talking about the dog walker. Those two rhymes because it's a different flow.
Okay, all right.
But you're gonna skip that to go to another thing and then go back.
I'm only concerned about time.
Exactly,
Okay, so, let me
read the whole thing to get the
Okay,
flow
tell you
rather
what.
than breaking it to critique.
Fair play. All right, I'll take the criticism on board. From now on, I'll do an entire segment and then do my thing, yeah?
Do it.
So, let's go to... Okay, yeah, you fucking with the baddest, like we tag team Rihanna. Fly girl on her knees, she don't want to come near me. Yeah, my dick is too big, there's a Big Bang Theory. Got her picture in my iPhone, what do y'all think? While y'all N-words masturbate, I'm in that Ariel pink. If I am just a rapper, man, you could have fooled me. I'm the shit when these dudes talk, they talking bull me. Alright, are we good to stop there?
Yeah, do it, dude.
So, right.
Yeah.
I mean, the tag team Rihanna thing, like, okay, I'll pass that by.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dick is too big, there's a Big Bang Theory. Again, a reference that I appreciate, but the punchline is crap. And then this whole thing about got a picture on my iPhone, what do y'all think? Now, not to name names, we know a certain person that has a group chat with a lot of other men, and these sort of things get shared about.
Wait, me?
So,
What?
not you.
Oh, thank God. Like, what?
Not you.
Where's it, Stuart?
It's not Stuart.
Fucking Stuart.
Is it
Not-
Sat?
It's not Stuart.
But the
Ryan, how could you possibly think when I can't
You know
even
what?
tolerate the B word?
You know what? If that was actually the truth, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do.
I'd have to shoot myself right now.
Ah.
Well, I know it's not me.
So again, I don't know, it just goes to sort of even like negative masculine stereotypes of this, of like men just sharing nudes and shit. Fucking hell.
Yeah, the Ariel pink. Yeah.
And then everything's nice. Like, fuck me, man. Yeah, while you're N-word masturbate, I'm in that Ariel pink. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to defend this geezer, bro. And
You don't have to try. You have to be
you know,
honest.
because I wanted to like
I don't-
him,
Yeah.
but I'm really.
Wanting is one thing.
It's fucking hard.
I love Gambino and all of his work because he is an artist. But
Yeah.
going over the lyrical analysis, I've had to change my views as well. This song is
Okay.
very much a showboating song. It's entertaining as fuck, but it's showboating.
Yeah.
But keep going.
Okay. That's all I got for that. I want to go on to the next verse. And you can tell me when to stop. You got anything else, Dad?
He loves his feet. He loves his women.
I don't know. You know, it's all
Such an
repetitive.
Okay, let me go. Shut up. Before you get into your
Stuff,
normal
really.
spiel.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying I haven't seen anything different yet.
Okay, I'm gonna say a big chunk now, and just let me know if I stopped at the right place because my lyrics are all in one. big
Yeah,
thing.
go for it.
So okay, I'm down with the black girls of every single culture. Filipino, Armenian girls on my sofa. Yeah, I like black girls from Armenia.
No.
I was gonna say weird. Armenian girls on my sofa. Yeah, I like a white girl. Sometimes we get together. Need a thick chick though, so it's black and yellow. Pretty funny. Love is a trip, but fucking is a sport. Are there Asian girls there? Minority Report.
Yeah.
Stop.
No, are there Asian girls here?
Minority
Okay.
Report.
Put your team on the map, Blake Griffin on the court. N-words biting off my tracks, need a knife and a fork. We the illest need a nurse. Here's the check, grab your purse. Unless we fucking, then I'll pay for all the food on the earth, man.
Oh,
Stop there.
what?
I'll stop there.
Yeah.
You got more?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Alright.
I wanted it back.
So, first bit.
So is he saying unless? Oh,
No, go on. You go.
so is he saying unless the woman has sex with him? If she does have sex with him, then he'll pay for all the food.
I think it's more along the lines of if we aren't sleeping together generally, why am I going to treat you like
Why am I going to take you to dinner?
Well, in my
Not even that.
in my friends of benefits experience, if we like go out and do stuff as well, it's always like a 50-50 split on the check.
Yeah, with relationships it's 50-50. If you're my girlfriend, I don't mind treating you, but if it's a first time date, I don't.
Then you would. I still do.
No, on first time
I
dates.
try.
no.
I offer like. I'll,
This will
really,
come into
really
a
try and
debate.
force the
Yeah,
issue.
it'll come into a debate, but for me, it's like I think the first date is a good indicator of how the relationship will go, our respect for one another. Like
in the monetary aspect.
at least for the girls I've met, like even if I like them a lot and I'm thinking, okay, I'll buy on the first date. Sometimes I'll be like, no, we'll split it. They're showing
Yeah.
equal respect for my money as well as their.
In
Like,
fairness,
they
last
don't
few
work out.
years, that has been pretty much the entire case.
It's really nice, but
Yeah.
it's whatever. But yeah, I know many girls, both friends and family, that said, you know what, we just went on a date to get food because the guy always pays.
Oh, yeah.
Girls do that. Girls have admitted to that.
Holy
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, this is. You are very chivalrous, sir, but chivalry has no place in 2020. Even
Yeah.
girls, feminism hates chivalry. It's not.
I've not experienced that last
No,
few years,
chivalry
to be fair.
isn't. It's not feminist. It's not equal. It's saying for the longest part, because chivalry I'm not even getting into that, but
We'll get to that later. Let's have a separate debate.
that's
fuck it.
Let's go into this.
a lot.
So we've got the whole black girls, every single culture, Filipino, Armenian, girls on my sofa. So
I mean,
I said same as the first song, really, but at least he's inclusive.
You say that, but later down the line, his inclusivity just...
he's a United Nations man.
So, gotta appreciate it. But are there Asian girls here? Minority Report.
I mean,
So not bad, a good
Not seen the
line,
movie.
but it's okay.
Yeah.
But again, is this another minorly? It's again putting emphasis on race, like I did that anecdote about America.
Yeah.
It's just again, I just think in America they place too much emphasis on racial shit, and
It's very racially charged over there, but it's a different culture and environment, though.
they're younger.
It's not even that, though. Because in England, like, racism here, especially when it came to slavery, was very much like... It was more subtle, it was more undertone. In America, it's blatant. So they face it way more than...
But I think it's because they're younger, they haven't evolved to like sort of... there's racism still here, but it's... No one will go to me, oh, you're Indian. There's a wicked Indian restaurant over there. Like, in America, I'll get that. It's weird. I find that really
I get that. Didn't you say there's this Caribbean restaurant, I really want you to try it because you're my black friend, and there's this guy's like, I need you to tell me if it's good or not?
No, there was a...
You did do that.
This was very different. This was jerk fried chicken, which I'd never fucking heard of before.
Just jerk chicken.
No, it's jerk fried chicken.
Okay.
So this is what I said to you. You've got to try this, and you got to let me know if it's like good.
Yeah.
Because you like Caribbean food.
So when they said the same to you, you don't see the similarity in that?
This is different because this is a unique twist on an already established cuisine that I know you like.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't like Indian food either.
Is this good?
Yeah, that's pretty much me.
It wasn't the taxi driver like,
I did.
hey,
No, because I eat all food.
No, but you told me before that we had a conversation last year a few weeks ago about you cooking Caribbean food.
Yeah, because I don't go to the shops because I can make it myself.
I know, so we had that conversation. So I was like, you need to tell me if this is good because you cook this shit. That was it on that aspect of
Wait,
things.
can you cook any Indian food?
Ha! Nope.
I'm going to
cooking
teach him.
human food.
It's on the to-do list to teach Anu.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's where it's different for me in that aspect, in that particular instance. Anyway, yeah. So anything more to talk about that? I just thought that.
No,
yeah.
keep it going. Like, you're not wrong with this. It is very much the stereotypical rapper shit.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he's getting in good reference. Well, with the metaphors, it is a bit different in terms of like he's reaching far and loose to a lot of different places. That is more entertaining than a different rapper that just said, "Yo, I fuck Rihanna. My dick is big. Yo, tag team Rihanna. Big Bang Theory." It's different.
Let's move on to the next bit.
Minority Report.
Minority Report. I got some pussy that was insane, so insane it's an enemy of Batman. Again, Batman, but not a great fucking reference. Like, again, appreciate Batman being in the song, but that is bollocks as a punchline. I'm sorry, man. It's bad.
It doesn't make any sense.
The next line I liked. I'm dominant. N-words call me faggot. Or can I say the F word?
We can't, but you've said it already now.
Alright, so I'm going to censor myself. I'm dominant. N-words call me F-A-G-G-O-T. Because they closeted. That I find very interesting commentary. Because... Well, you can say this to me.
Again, he wears short shorts.
Yeah.
He wears short shorts and he is a blurred trying to do rap.
Yeah.
Even someone who isn't dressed or looking like him, you don't fit the stereotype, so it's very easy to call you gay.
Yeah.
Here we call you gay, I guess over there, or some people a bit more charged, it's just call them the F word.
And I might be entirely wrong, but in the black community is being gay.
Oh yeah, we are very homophobic in all aspects.
Still prevalent in grime for sure.
So it could be possible a lot of people are calling him the F word because they are also...
Yeah, but even if they're not gay, they just don't like him. They just use gay as an insult. It's really...
It's like the whole Batty Boy culture, which still... It's got better, I think, but it's still there.
See, I've not heard that word in a while.
I know, it's been eradicated a little bit, which I think is quite good. So...
It made me laugh, though.
Can you eradicate a little?
I imagine being at a chip shop.
I don't hear it as much in media. Grime artists are using it less. I don't see any live sets where... Because, man, Batty Boy was used fucking all the time in grime sets, and now I barely hear it, which is good. So... Yeah, that's... Okay, next bit. I'm hot as shit coming out of the backside of a rocket ship. It's monster shit, you dudes are the opposite of Loch Nesses. Respond to this, we can squash the beef right now like sausages. Chilling with my N-words, say it like a white kid. Do you want me to carry on?
Yeah, keep going.
Tell me to stop. Yes, your booty's big as hers. Say that to my white bitch.
I mean, what?
So she don't get embarrassed. My dick is made of carrots. Bunnies wanting to be fed it. I meant honeys. Oh, forget it.
Stop.
Okay.
What the hell is
bunnies,
this about,
aka
guys?
snow bunnies.
What's no bunnies?
White women, well, big booty white women that love black
okay.
men.
Cool.
Oh, well, the big booty white women, they don't need to necessarily love black men, but everyone puts them 2 and 2. So it's like,
Yeah.
my dick is a
Okay, chilling with my N-word, say it like a white kid. Again, more good commentary. I do quite like that.
Yeah.
I put this, so your booty's as big as her, say that to my white bitch, so she didn't get embarrassed, my dick is made of carrots, that bit. I put repetitive.
Good for your eyes.
It's just, more repetition of just the old stuff that we've seen already. What's this?
Vitamin A.
Okay, great, Just get the micronutrients in, baby. So I just thought it was, again, repetitive stuff.
Shit, vitamin E is in there, isn't it?
Carrots are great, man.
So much.
And that's kind of, I've got one more bit right at the end of the song, but I've got nothing more until that bit. I just thought that was, again, more repetitive rap stuff that we heard before in the last song, pretty much. So, yeah. I'm going to isolate certain bars now, and you can tell me if I can't, because we're quite pushed for time. So, took the G out of your waffle, all you got left is your ego. That was quite funny, the whole ego waffle thing in America. Stranger Things fans. An elephant never forgets someone.
And because it's like taking gangster out of your...
Oh, I thought it was an Ego reference.
No, it's taking gangster talk out of what you're saying, your waffle.
Yeah.
And all you've got left is your ego.
Oh, yeah, cool. I just saw the Ego thing straight up, and I was like, I was happy with that.
It's both
That's good.
though.
It is.
So it's like a double...
No, it's good.
It's a very clever double meaning.
Good analysis. All right, it's from not bad to good. Next one I'm going to point out: an elephant never forgets, so my dick remembers everything. In fairness, I used to say this shit that like.
Can we go the line before?
Oh, is this good one?
Man, you hungry? Have this sandwich. Got my wallet, cheese and lettuce. Is he talking about the sandwich, or is he talking about the money in his wallet?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because cheese. What? I don't get.
Is he going to buy a sandwich?
Well, he's got money in his wallet.
Well, let's do the whole thing from.
So man, you hungry?
So, no,
Maybe he's got a wallet and cheese
that,
and lettuce and I don't know. Is he going to buy cheese and lettuce?
Swag.
Where's the bread? He hasn't got any bread. How's he going to make a sandwich?
Swag out the ass.
It's going to be a breadless sandwich.
But when you're saying you're making a sandwich, you don't go, well, first there's bread, and then inside.
Is that a given?
Always.
Otherwise, it's not a sandwich, is it?
No, some people are doing breadless sandwiches. And but that's not
a sandwich.
But then again, he's mentioned wallet, so imagine if he's going to buy a cheese and lettuce sandwich, he will have some monetary reserves in a certain receptacle
I love
that
this.
men use.
But again, we're kind of missing the context from. So, swag out the ass. I'm the man. Fuck Chico. Take the G out your waffle. All you got left is your ego. Think about it for a second. Man, we eating? Where's your breakfast? Man, you're hungry. Have this sandwich. Got my wallet, cheese and lettuce. And he's basically showing like, you know what? You're struggling. Are you even on this like me? Matter of fact, I'll treat you to food. He's basically being condescending to the other rappers out there. It's minor, but you gotta read the whole verse and instead of skipping the 2 songs.
Again, unnecessary. Just do your own thing. Let your music speak for itself.
I'm with that.
Absolutely no.
I'm gonna read the whole rest of the song because I keep trying to isolate the chip, but it's not working. So, another thing never forget. So my dick remembers everything. Green inside your wallet is that pussy open sesame. Running the game. Fuck am I saying? Running the earth. Give me a month. Told all you N-words I'm in it to win it because having an Emmy just wasn't enough. Yet you get sloppy drunk. I stay whiskey neat. My clique should be cancelled. Freaks and geeks. So I'll put here. There's nowhere near as much bloodism as I was hoping for in this song.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's just... Yeah, it's just, again, generic rap stuff with the odd line of bloodism.
Yeah.
Like, when you told me on the phone, like, which song do you want? There's, like, all these references in these songs. I'm like, okay, cool. Barely fucking anything, man. No, I'm disappointed.
Right.
You hyped me up, bro.
You like the song.
I feel like you came in with high expectations. It's like when I was told to watch Breaking Bad and everyone else was watching it like, this is the best program I've ever seen. And I started watching it, I was like, is it though? Because like,
is great.
And people just hyped it up so much that I went in with high expectations and I watched it and I was like, it's just a dude.
My expectations weren't that
Maybe it's an
high, though.
anticlimax for you.
You know what I mean? I don't.
Built
yeah,
up so
I
much.
automatically go to
that's
things with
the
low expectations normally, just so I get surprised. So, that song I had high expectations because I was expecting like some real good bloodism. But
You're only getting hyped up for this because I like it, and you're like, Ryan's never hyped about anything.
Ryan likes
But that's true. But
The
even
calmest
so,
man
I still
alive.
have what I call now the Star Wars mentality. just go in low with everything and you can't be disappointed. Right?
What about the new
Sounds
Star
like
Wars film?
Hey, well, I quite liked it. But yeah, so I wanted more blurdism. And there wasn't enough. Like, I was expecting fucking Naruto anime references. I wanted some fucking like
Do you even know
Dragon Ball
what
stuff.
Naruto is?
I've not watched it, but I wanted to.
Do you know
any
what it is,
any
though?
blur? I'm basing my blurdism pretty much off you and one other person, or two other people actually.
But say this was a Kendrick song and you got this.
But I'm not expecting blurdism from Kendrick.
Exactly. You're basing is entirely based on your expectations. Why you're
100%,
disappointed.
But the title,
True.
Freaks and Geeks.
There's not enough geek.
Yeah, there's not much
There's
geek
freak.
here.
There's a lot of fucking freaky shit.
Yeah.
Regardless of expectation, even looking at it from a subjective point of view, there is not enough nerdy shit in that fucking to warrant the title of geek. It's just freak, man.
I mean, there
Yeah.
is a lot of geeky stuff in there.
Batman, and that's fucking it. What else is there? That's the fucking one. There's one bit about Batman, and that's like a. What was the fucking line?
He's talking
I got
9/11 and...
I got some pussy that was insane, so insane it's an enemy of Batman. That's the most loosely veiled shit Joker bar I have ever seen. I'm disappointed. I'm really annoyed that this is the song I was supposed to be like, Childish Gambino's amazing, and I'm really
Was this the one then?
Dude, show your Batman. Yeah, it's bad.
Look, it's faded out, but I've been a fan for a while.
It's been there.
So
Anyway.
it talks about Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, but that's
Big
main.
Bang
Talks
Theory,
about
Batman.
Loch Ness.
It's Loch Ness nerdy.
It was geeky.
Yeah. Crypto conspiracy and shit. Yeah.
It's a legend.
Barely. Yeah. Look, again,
Say a legend, sir.
again, there's not enough.
Yes.
Open Sesame.
Folklore. Yeah.
Is it fucking Mr. Robot? Like, I'm not having that. No.
Arabian Nights.
There's not enough. There's not enough. Alright, let's move on.
Next one.
Alright, All the Shine.
So,
Now it
we've
gets
done over an hour on two
those.
songs.
I knew that those two songs would be the big talking points.
Yeah.
The rest is less to analyse, in my opinion. And I'm gonna make sure that we pinpoint things now, unless the. Well, I'll just read the whole fucking thing out each time, and then we're gonna pinpoint. Okay, should we do that?
Do you know what? Maybe we shouldn't have had these two songs first, because after those two, I got quite depressed.
Alright, read the whole song then.
Well, I'm gonna read up to the point where I've got no more notes.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I'll read the whole verse. All the Shine. This from album 2. It's still first album.
First album, yeah.
Alright, what the fuck do your N-words really want? I went with realness instead, but all the real N-words I know either crazy or dead. Yeah, I dropped the free EP for these other kids to feel a lot. N-words to keep asking me on whether this dude's for real or not. Where we at?
I'm trying.
I'm not trying to come hard, I'm trying to come me. That's why these older songs that I used to make I'd release free. What's the point of rap if you can't be yourself heard? That's why I come first like my cell phone. I'm a role model, I'm not these other guys. I rap about my dick and talk about white girls is fly.
What girls?
What girls?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's for fucking me. I know it's dumb, that's the fucking reason I'm doing it, so why does everyone have a problem with talking stupid shit? Or is it real shit? Because sometimes that stupid shit is real shit. Quite a little Dicky-esque actually.
Can we just pause it right
You pause it there?
Yeah.
Cool.
So what are we saying about
So I've got,
that?
that's why these older songs that I used to make I'd release free. Discuss I put here. So did you release songs for free back in the day?
I think
Yeah, he's got
did
loads.
something.
Okay, so he's only got 3 like proper studio albums. Camp, Because the Internet, and then Awaken My Love. That's 3 albums, but he's been making music well before 2011. Like there's
And you just dropped it for free each time?
yeah, 7
Was he a SoundCloud rapper?
I think he was for a bit. Not even SoundCloud, another means of it, but it was like 7 other albums or EPs. One of them I mentioned but we didn't put on was Royalty. That's 19 songs. And most of that, it's like he's putting up other artists. Like of the 19 songs, there's only 3 of him rapping on his own. The rest it's other people, and he's basically featuring in his own song. Nipsey Hussle was one of them as well.
Okay.
Like, so he does put it out there just for people because he likes his music.
Cool.
So again, is it necessary to include a lyric about that? He's done it altruistically, but do you need to actually
Is it like
sing, blow your own trumpets?
Is it similar to like when you...
explaining his backstory, isn't he?
Yes, and the fact for the last songs we were critiquing him about him talking about fucking girls and all this stuff. He says it's real shit, and the real shit can be the
He's saying, I know it's dumb. That's the effing reason why I'm doing it. So if he knows it's dumb, why is he actually doing it?
He's just said it right there. It's the real shit that people don't talk about, but it's just as relevant. It's stupid, but it's relevant. We're talking about him
about the first two songs.
Yeah, he was talking about him sleeping with white girls and snow bunnies and stuff. That's not something we talk about. But in the rap game, white women as well as black women, more so black women, but it's a comparison of they're overly sexualized. Women are overly sexualized in the rap game. And when it comes to white women in the rap game, we will put them higher than black women. Like, you'll see black women in videos, but yo, I gotta get me that white girl. That is something in hip hop and the black community that isn't spoken about. It's stupid.
But it's though, to like get this amount of subtext, how many people do you think are looking into lyrics as deeply as we are?
You're not the audience, though.
That's true.
In the target audience,
very true.
And it's not just you don't listen to rap, but it is mostly black people, nerds, and
Ryan.
and people who get it. I don't get a lot of his verses, but he's talking real shit.
Okay, cool. That's a very good point. Okay, I'll put these lines highlighted. So I'm a role model, I'm not these other guys. I rap about my dick and talk about what girls is fly. I know it's dumb, that's the fucking reason I'm doing it, so why does everyone have a problem with talking stupid shit? I put after talking stupid shit, yeah I do. I didn't have a problem with this stuff, But I've already explained that, so I'll skip over that. And then...
Hang on, it's real shit, but why not talk about different shit?
So this is what
it might be real, but is it lyric worthy?
Wait, I'm coming on to that.
But Sat, I don't talk about like salmon fishing in the Yemen.
Wait, what?
Because it's not my life. He's singing about his life, isn't it? I'm not like, whoa.
That is some fucking weird improv out of
Salmon fishing in Yemen.
Yeah,
that's a good one, right?
You definitely had that in an improv thing.
It's a film.
Oh, okay.
Okay, right.
I was about to say... Alright, I need to go to Yemen.
Because there's a guy...
I'll go to Yemen, but
there's a rap stand-up comedian who asks the crowd to get...
It's like Kendrick and Compton living in Compton.
Yeah.
Okay, so move on. But on your point there though, Dad, so I'm going to read the next bit. Or is this real shit? Because sometimes that stupid shit is real shit. Like when you make out with your best friend's baby sis, you know that one with the short hair used to babysit. So I put here, like very, very like Lil Dicky-esque. But I was like, why don't you then focus on telling those stories in detail, like Lil Dicky does with Ex-Boyfriend?
He does. It's not in that song.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just going with what I'm seeing so far.
No, absolutely, I get it. The whole making out with your best friend's baby sis. In uni, for sure, I'm not going to bait him up, but there was a very handsome, very great guy. I'm going to call him...
Blaine.
Mr. X.
We will call him Joseph. Joseph was a great guy, nice guy. Every time we would go out on nights out and stuff, it's like, oh yeah, great night, no, whatnot. You find out the next week, so-and-so sister's down. Like, really, keep away from Joseph, bro. It's like, what? Why keep away from Joseph? Joseph's like, oh, what's going on, guys? Like, nothing. It's like, is someone's sister coming down? It's like, Joe, no. And you just find out, it's like, wait, so he's made out with your sister, your sister, your sister. He didn't smash, no, he just makes out with them. Why would he do that? It's because he can. People are like
category that. Too, man.
Yeah, he is a really nice guy. He'll chill with people, he'll buy everyone drinks, but when he gets you a drink, watch him, because as you're drinking,
it's to lull you in a false sense of
he will be
security.
chatting to your sister. But it is something that happens. I know many guys that do that stuff. I would find it a betrayal if Amo tried it with my sister. You are a great guy, but stay away from my sister.
I wouldn't do that.
I have 4. You have 4 chances to not fuck up. It's one of those.
I ain't gonna do that. Anyway, I'm gonna skip ahead. To this line.
This is back to all the girl stuff again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
where we're looking, because sometimes real shit is up.
I want to go here.
After the baby sis stuff, it's back to the kind
Wait, I want to go here. So I'm gonna.
Oh yeah.
So I'll read the whole thing.
You with a different girl.
You with a different girl, like each and every fucking night, and kiss her while she's sleeping and sneak out at the front to catch a flight. That's not life, dude. It's just making up for fucks I missed in high school. I'll keep it wrapped up until I meet the right one, because I ain't Mumford. I ain't trying to have sons. Again, so shit. All I wanted was some more like Ashton. I ain't the coolest, but I know I got passion. So, go back to the line, it's just making up for fucks I missed in high school. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I can relate to this too.
He's a blood. He knows he missed out.
No, I have that feeling as well. I missed out a lot on fucking easy days, so I fucking made up for it for sure. So, and then the next line, I'll keep it wrapped up until I meet the right one. I've put good safe sex promotion. At least there's that. But then the Mumford & Sons line is pathetic. Like, it's really bad. So
yeah, I think that's more for the non-black audience because I don't know many. I don't know many people in the hood that listen to Mumford & Sons.
Fucking Carlton over here. But yeah, that's it for that. And then I've not got any more stuff until after the choruses. If you want to go straight to that, unless you want to talk about the choruses.
I haven't got anything really.
Skipping?
Sure.
Okay. We're gonna read I'll read some of the next verse. I'm gonna read.
Ryan, is there any part of that you want to read? Because there's always something in his verse. When you skip stuff, you risk missing out.
I'm gonna do this big chunk there now.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so going to the second verse. Am I serious? I don't even know. Are you hearing this? That shit is laughable. I ain't trying. I'm doing. These other rappers are foolish. I got fame. My A&R's a computer. Is there room in the game for a lame who rhymes, who wears short shorts, again, and makes jokes sometimes? My N-word, I get you, MTV if I could, man. But Pitchfork only likes rappers who crazy your hood, man. So let's go back to the... so A&R is like a talent scouting, music talent scouting company. Is there room in the game for a lame who rhymes, who wears the short shorts and makes jokes sometimes? I put here evidently, but then when was this released? Was this like before comedy rap, or was it at the time of comedy rap being a thing?
Well, it depends when would you say comedy rap started, because it's always been out.
Yeah, true. But I just think evidently there's obviously instances where this stuff is successful, so just focus on that.
That's what he's saying, A&R. He is self-made. He put his stuff out for free. He started on the internet.
Okay, so the next line is referencing his journey, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's
like,
fine.
There's no room, but he made room. He created his path.
Perfect. Absolutely fine then.
Yeah.
The next bit, so Pitchfork are a music review site. So, but Pitchfork only like rappers who crazy or hood, man. So I put discuss here because, again, the way that a lot of rap is still to me is that sort of gunman talk shit, which I think is conducive to a progression in a healthier society. So it's like the whole Akala line that I always reference. So like keep marketing badness to the kids in their rhyme. So I'm liking the fact that Childish Gambino is trying to do something different in his own way in that sense, because there's too much badness in rap and grime rhymes in still to this day. So yeah, that's all I've got for that bit. Unless anyone's got anything else they want to add.
Nah, just say keep reading.
Okay, I've got this whole next bit highlighted, so let's just read the whole thing. So I guess we're gonna see. I ain't currency, but if there ain't money in my name, please murder me. Sometimes I feel like I ain't supposed to be here. Sometimes I wake up, I don't want to be here. My mom loved to text me. How do you say this? Psalms verses. She don't look at me like I'm the same person. I used to be the sweet one. Things change, and I don't want them missing a son like Bond's last name, and all my uncle's alcoholic. Shame on me. And I drink whiskey till I'm grounded. No TV. I want to go inside the club with no gold piece and walk in with no ID and no ID. No matter how far the hood seems, we all still got hood dreams. I always wanted to get picked on the cool team, but alone is exactly how I should be.
Yep.
I've put here, repetitive. Is this unnecessary? Why do all rappers think this way, it seems? Because we've had this with Drake and with everyone. It's weird to say this, but they all overthink this aspect of rap. But I don't know. That's what I wrote in my notes now, but now I'm having different thoughts.
If all the rappers are putting this sort of like really self-reflective and, let's face it, melancholic statement, then it's an aspect of the rap game that we overlook when it comes to the rich, the fame, the bitches, the money, the drugs and stuff. It's like they're still not happy, and when it comes to this, you're just like,
yeah, so maybe that's a good thing that he's put this in there.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Childish Gambino is very fucking pensive and introspective, dude. All of his stuff, he's depressed, and he's been criticised for putting out on social media. You know, like how we will have Instagram. There was one really important point in his life where he just put out a post, like a note, where it's just like, I'm afraid I won't ever make my parents proud. I'm afraid of getting a girl pregnant and not loving her. I'm afraid of this, and that. And there was an interview and just like, yo, Childish, what's going on with you? Why would you put this shit? Most people are thinking it's a joke. It's like, no, I'm just being real. The fact is, everyone has these thoughts. So why is it when someone actually shares it, people ostracize or penalize them for it? It's just like, I'm being real, whereas you guys are still too afraid to talk about it.
I don't think social media is the platform for that stuff.
No,
I really don't. I think if you want to be open with your friends and family, but I always think solace is found within.
But then why not? Because everyone will put anything and everything on social media. Why can't someone put out a genuine cry for help? Especially with mental health, because he's spoken about that as well.
But he could get in touch with a therapist. Doesn't have to put it on social media.
He probably could, but as a celebrity, someone who has that platform, who deals with the everyday stuff that normal people don't talk about, he can say, I talk about it, I'm feeling it just like you. It is something that a lot of celebs do need to do.
Yeah.
They don't need to go on social media. They can have TV interviews. And the fact is, he does a lot of self-help and therapy, or he has at several points in his career.
So I think I talked about mental health on someone else's podcast recently, and I just think that like mental health and social media, it's a tricky situation because yes, it's a cry for help in some instances, but salvation is found on your own personal journey. And I just think putting a snippet of what's wrong with you out there is just the wrong thing to do, and because it's going to give you that almost that instant dopamine kick of the likes and the comments, and then you can maybe start a dialogue with someone on that sense of things, but it's just not the people that you're going to be talking to on social media aren't going to be professionals or the right people or friends and family.
Well, they don't even know you, do they?
For that, though,
I know he's not, but it's just there's no need to put things like that out there on social media. I just think it's the wrong thing. So I hate social media anyway, but like it's the completely wrong way to go about dealing with mental health. But if you're in the moment and you just do it impulsively, because I'm lucky to have you two, like my mum and dad, who are trained psychotherapists, so I'm more, I don't know, I've got more access to things like this. So it's a hard one for me to just.
There is no one right answer. But it's funny that you say that because he's actually stopped social media at certain points. But no, like if we talk about social media and stuff, like I have 2 Instagram accounts.
I know.
One is the social one. The other one was literally just for me to vent certain things. Like if you actually read my posts, it's just literally me.
Which one? Your Yes is Dimmy one?
Yeah. A lot of that is just me. Yeah, he did on the first podcast, but that's literally me just sharing my emotions, what I'm dealing through. Like the last one, or even the last few months, it's been depressive. But the other ones, it's me just being like, I'm doing better. And when I look back and look at it, I'm just like, I've actually come a long way, and I don't give myself enough credit. Again, some people use it to actually take care of themselves. It's different. You can't tell someone.
I need to read your posts because if it's in a way that I think's conducive to good health, then fair play. But I need to see them. So
it's different, even if it's not good.
We're not going to stop him.
It's subjective.
I'm not saying stop it. I want to be more informed about what he's.
It's subjective.
I don't go on Instagram that much. I go on maybe a few times a week, 2 or 3 times a week max now. So I don't see everything. So I want to see what he's been posting recently on his other second Instagram.
Oh, I ain't putting nothing on there for a minute.
Okay,
since the new year, fuck it.
Alright, cool. Anyway, should we move on to Hold You Down?
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait, is there any more to this?
By the way, I like how, I know it's going on for quite a while, but I like how if we're trying to skip on, these two are like, hold the fucking phone, and they're going to dissect the rest of it. So
and there's always more to
props for you guys for doing that. So it's good that we're getting a more holistic view.
Yeah.
Anything else? Or?
Yeah, because like I said, I don't really know much about Childish. This is my first foray.
There's a wicked this is the first amazing reference in this next song, by the way.
Now the song's just basically the same, but again, we all we got. Well, fuck, no, I can't even read it. We got all the shine we need to find. I want to do right, and it doesn't matter. We got all the shine to see and find.
Cool.
Just the chorus. It's like we got this, even if you don't feel it.
All right, cool. Next one then. Hold You Down is, I think, my favourite song in this list by quite a while.
Cool.
So I'm gonna skip the first bit and go from the second verse, or the first verse technically. Is that right?
Go for it.
So, you such a fucking lame. That's why they used to yell back in 7th grade. My mama said she'd get me that new jacket when the costs go down. Hit the office, stole some Tommy Hills from Lost and Found. Not bad for a family of foster child. Looking fly, man, I'm flossing now. But them N-words saw through me. Are you serious? What is this? Took the jacket off their period ellipsis. Listening to The Sky's Limit on my Walkman, thinking if Biggie can make it through it, man, then I can. Dope boy swag. I always wanted that. Stop it there. So this is the more interesting lyrics that I'm looking for. This is far more focused, laser focused on Childish Gambino's backstory.
The story, yeah.
Which is what I like.
It's not his backstory.
Is it not?
I don't think so. He grew up with his parents, didn't he?
Is he a rich kid?
No, he's not a rich kid. He grew up with his parents. His parents are foster parents, so he's had many siblings come in and out of his house. And
so
he grew up
not foster parents to him.
No. But his parents fostered.
They fostered other children in the house.
So what's this? I was getting into this.
No, he's not a foster child.
No, I'm pretty sure this is his story, but this is.
Are you sure? Yeah. Why do you think it's not his story? Why is this not his story?
Well, no, carry on.
Okay, you sure?
No, he grew up relatively poor, and his parents actually saved up to move to the projects. They saved up to move there.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
But this is Gambino.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So,
This is a story.
Donald Glover.
Yeah, whatever. Formerly known as.
Yes.
Okay, so that's about him. Really like that stuff. This line, Dad, but my persona was always more that of Arthur Ashe. That is an amazing reference.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I've underlined Arthur Ashe here.
Do you know who Arthur Ashe is?
No.
Oh, Arthur Ashe!
You don't know Arthur Ashe?
God.
Do you?
Is
Yes.
he across the street? What?
No, Arthur Ashe
Red
is a...
Dwarf thing.
Is he the only black player to win the Wimbledon, the Australian Open, and the US Open?
I can't remember his others. I mean, I just remember that Wimbledon championship win because Jimmy Connors came onto the tennis. Do you remember Jimmy Connors?
But he looks
in the
so
early 70s.
fucking nerdy. All right, get your phone, look up an image of him, Ryan, while we're discussing.
But you told us to turn it off or you'd kill us.
His phone's on silent. So
that's what Childish Gambino did.
Yeah.
We turned it back on.
But Arthur Ashe looks, just when you see what he looks like, it's hilarious.
Okay.
He is the calmest man alive, though, Arthur Ashe. So, Ryan, you need to get into this guy. Because he...
We're going on this picture.
Yeah. So good.
What an upset he caused, though, in 1975, I think it was. Because Jimmy Connors, like I said, came onto the tennis circuit. Imagine like the Ronaldo or Messi of tennis back then. And he really sort of blew a lot of the old guard away with his new aggressive style of tennis.
Nice.
So everyone thought Connors was going to win loads and loads of Wimbledons. But the second year when he was defending his title, he got through to the final. Arthur Ashe got through to the final.
Nice.
And Arthur Ashe just annihilated Connors with some great...
Straight sets.
I can't remember the score, but Connors' serve and volley just didn't work because Arthur Ashe kept hitting it at his feet. And he was very meditative, in the kind of breaks, sitting at his chair and just closing his eyes and meditating.
And then when he got
he's very
on the court,
zen-like.
he destroyed them.
Yeah. So first black man to win probably a major...
Is the only black guy to win 3 slams of those 3 slams. But,
okay.
Yeah. Crazy shit, man. So, yeah.
So
best reference.
So what's he saying? But my persona was always more of that Arthur Ashe.
So I've put, because he's so nerdy looking, like, I've just gone on that alone.
I thought it was
calm,
because
but also
it was calm.
But also calm and calculated as well. So nerdy looking in aesthetic, but also personality as well. Yeah.
But you wouldn't think that from his lyrics.
But again, his persona was always more of Arthur Ashe, not now.
He's calm and calculating, but when he's actually on the court, he is aggressive. Well, yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm gonna
and if you see Donald Glover do his stand-up or him in Community,
I wasn't a fan of his stand-up, to be fair, and I'm not.
But Ryan, I'm judging him.
Need to watch Community.
I'm judging him through these lyrics. I'm afraid.
As you should. That's why we're
That's where we're here. Lyrical analysis, despite what all the other things he's done, have to judge him on his lyrics here.
Okay. I'm reading this entire verse, so this next bit I'm going to go from. But N-words got my feeling. I ain't black enough to go to church. Culture shock at barber shops because I ain't hood enough. We all look the same to the cops. Ain't that good enough? The black experience is black and serious because being black, my experience is no one hearing us. White kids get to wear whatever hat they want. When it comes to black kids, one size fits all. I've got very fucking good. That might be the most hard-hitting paragraph or verse that we've said so far.
Yeah.
So obviously not black enough to go to church. Again, we've talked about his feelings of, or maybe he's been told by the black people that he's not black enough in the stereotypical kind of way.
Yeah.
The barbershops thing, that's a huge... I said to Dad recently,
Yeah.
So no matter what country you're in, the black barbers, it's almost synonymous. Like everyone is not saying it's the same, but it's just, the culture is just...
No, it's the same.
Hangout. Kind of hangout place.
Any country I've been to, I see a black barbers. It's so similar.
Yeah.
It's almost like in Luke Cage, it's almost like...
it is a community.
A centre of a community, like
yeah, you get gossip, you get news, you get, like in our barbershops, they give you like sex ed tools and stuff. Like you will be given the right stuff to take care of yourself. I mean,
I was going to ask you this. So it's a good time to say it till now. Like, how did the black barbershop become almost like a cultural centre point?
I don't know where it started. I think because at least, and I'm probably completely wrong, but when our families came over here, they were, even now we're the minority. We're only 7-8% of the entire British population, so we're very spread out. We're very we're not really together, but in certain areas we could find a community hub where we could talk, interact, and then we would have like our own, like how there will be clubs and whatnot. We weren't allowed at the clubs, so we'd either go to people's houses or we would rent out venues. But even just partying outside the barbershop, that's a thing. I know when I have a son, I'm gonna have to take him to the barbershop, and I used to go barbershop on my own. Yeah. It wasn't until my godfather took me to one. He did it different. Whereas the barbershop opens at 10 or 9 o'clock, he'd wake me up at 4 o'clock, we'd have breakfast, and we'd park outside the barbershop until it opened.
At 4 a.m?
I don't know why, but as soon as we got there, our haircut wasn't until like 12 or something. We would just wait, and he would just talk with all these old people. Wow. And I stopped going barbershop with him because I just couldn't. Plus, he didn't have that much hair, so it was literally just for but it is a thing. I think for our generation now, at least, it's not as much of a thing because we got social media. We can talk. My barber, like.
You go to the cinema with him?
Yeah, he's one of my best friends now. Yeah. I've known him for like 2 years. He's great. He's great. Yeah.
They've seen Marvel films together. I think it's a really interesting cultural centre point for a community.
That's so different.
It is really. You just pay like
you don't
get out.
Yeah.
I guess. And have you seen the 80s sitcom Desmond's? That was all centred around the black barbers. Yeah.
But we do we are a bit picky with which barbers we go to.
Oh,
like in terms of well. People go to Jamaican barbers. Jamaicans won't always go to every African barber because I don't know whether it's cultural pride or whatever. It's
most definitely.
It probably is.
Just talking of not being picky, you probably won't know where I had my first ever haircut.
Oh, Nairobi.
No.
Where?
Because when we emigrated from Kenya to the UK, I was 3, and I had, the plaits that Indian boys have before they transcend to the turban.
Oh, yeah, the one plait, yeah.
You know, the kind of like long plaits because you're not supposed to cut your hair. So my brother and I, we had those. My dad had a turban when he came over here, but he had trouble finding a job because of his turban. So he cut his hair and he used to wear his turban at the weekends. So he had this cool haircut. So our dad took us for our first haircut to a white female's hairdresser's. So he had all these hair dryers and beehive things and whatever. And I just remember seeing my plaits fall to the floor.
How did you
traumatizing?
Hey, liberating. It was a weight
remember
off.
that?
I don't know, I just got this flashback of it just now.
That's
the plaits on the floor.
Yeah.
Samson! Anyway.
Hold you down.
Then, okay, we all look at... Back to the lyrics then. So, we all look at the same...
We all look the same to the cops.
There we go. So, we all look the same to the cops. Ain't that good enough? Yeah, a very good commentary. It's a very good commentary overall on a lot of things in 3 lines.
It's stupid how we look the same to them.
Yeah.
Because being black, my experience is no one hearing us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
and that's, talking of psychotherapy, that's, people's biggest complaint, that they're not heard.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I thought that was very interesting, that verse, because he seems caught between white and black.
It is
because he's not black enough to go to church. But
he's still black.
But he's saying black enough to have the kind of racism.
Fit description, basically.
Yeah.
Cool. Very, very good.
Caught between the two.
Don't forget the hats part.
What's this then? One size fits all.
It's the fact that with the white identity, you can be any type of person. Like Ryan can be a smart white person, a cool white person, and he can be an artsy.
I can't be a cool white person. I've tried, and
you're the coolest white people, and
or he could be trailer trash, or he could be
anything he
chabby, or
all
the phone guys recording issue. I'm back from technical difficulties, so we're back. So where were we?
We're talking about the white people can wear as many hats as once.
Yes.
It's talking about top hats. It's talking about beanies. It's talking about the builders' hats.
I can't wear those. My hair gets
hard hats. Yeah.
But no, he's talking about how the white identity can have so many different aspects to it, whereas with the black person, they have to fit into certain groups or you aren't considered black, which is again what he's talking about with church, with the hood and all that stuff, which a lot of people can relate to be fair. So you either conform or be rejected by your people and other people. How many times have you heard someone who isn't black tell a black person, you're not black, or my white friend is blacker than you because he does this? It's like, that's so insulting, and it's derogatory of what black culture is.
We used to say that to Ammo, and it was really harsh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that.
Not
that you were black.
Coconut or...
Yeah. I think with me though, I really didn't give a fuck. So I'm like, good.
Still not.
Yeah.
My self-loathing of my kind. I was just like, yeah, cool.
Keep it coming.
Keep it coming.
It would have been different if it was coming from your family as well, and your.
I don't know. Like, I think I've had it for something. I've had this for so long. I'm numb to it at this point. I'm like,
plus I'm the king of the coconuts, really, aren't I? I mean, with my accent and my love of heavy metal.
Yeah, but you can speak Punjabi, and you don't have the disdain for the cuzzy bro like I do.
We all love the cuzzy bro.
No, we do not.
Why do you not like the cuzzy bro?
Huh? Why would I like the cuzzy bro?
No, but like I think I've got more of a. There's more my generation, so there's more of like a.
Your version 2
I'm
sex.
there. I'm there basically in terms of.
Yeah.
The Asian is just checking that they're still going.
Oh,
Alright, cool.
Yeah, because I guess I didn't actually grow up with any cuzzy bros. We were just
I did.
normal people.
Why are you hating on cuzzy bros?
You'll see in my stand-up in a month's time. Well,
Okay.
But hitting back to this, it's talking about like in films and TV shows, how you've got the nerd character and the jock character and the cheerleader, and then you've got the black guy.
number 1, 2, and 3. Like,
Yes.
I used to be like that in credits, black guy number 1.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You know that comedy sketch where it's just like there can only be one black friend, and it's just like but so many people have done that because it's true.
It's like Aziz Ansari in his Masters of None, the episode 4, the first season of like.
I've not seen it.
We
Is
can only
it
have one. What?
It's so good.
It is.
That's right.
Although, episode 4, but that episode was probably the most important one of the entire show. But it's showing how 2 Asian guys couldn't go for a role or be in the same show because they were filling a quota essentially.
Yeah.
Very good. Anyway, let's move on.
When he goes to make pasta, it made me really want to start
Season
making
2.
pasta.
Season
Yeah.
2.
And he starts to speak Italian. Man. I love Aziz Ansari in that.
I think Aziz Ansari speaking Italian is just weird because it's his voice whilst Buongiorno! But anyway, where are we at? Can we skip on to this part? It's this part. So the reason that they say I'm nothing what they've seen or heard, the same reason Will Smith always opposite Latino girls. I was like, huh? Is he?
Yes.
Quite a bit.
Is he?
Yeah.
How? What?
In a lot of his films. Alright, think of Hitch.
1. But then iRobot, white girl. Fresh Prince, numerous black girls. Hancock, white girl.
Who was it in Hancock?
Who cares?
The blonde woman with the...
yeah.
who's
You
the
know me,
opposite
I
thing.
blank blondes out of my head. Naturally, I don't know why.
Well, hang on. Name of the Will Smith films.
Men in... Oh, no, we didn't know.
Yeah, Men in Black. 1, 2, and... number 2, she was Latin. Shit. She was Latino.
Is she half black, half Puerto Rican? It's what's her name?
And yeah, she's Latin American,
Okay,
but she's
so-
black.
Okay, cool.
But yeah,
Bad Boys.
Rosario Dawson, I think.
Bad Boys 2.
I think they're selling the
Hang on,
fact
was
that
it black or...
I'm just
No, he's just
saying.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't get the line, is what I'm saying, because I feel like Will Smith's been with a diverse amount of... diverse...
To be fair,
Women.
though,
in his show in Fresh Prince, sure, it's a black show, so mostly black people. But outside of that, it's been predominantly we gotta see with
In media. Okay.
Yeah, he's more marketable to other people, or this black man is more marketable to a wider audience if he's not in a black relationship. So the white audience, the Latin audience, they can get it because
alright.
he seems more
Cool.
appeasing.
plus, Donald Glover knows Will Smith
Yeah.
because he hangs out with Jaden. So
God, really?
maybe
No wonder he's so fucking depressed. Fuck me.
maybe in the Smith household they're always like, oh Dad, remember when you used to be across from Latino girls all the time? It's like maybe it's a family joke that he's just in on.
Maybe it would be.
Jaden Smith really is a cancer to social media and society.
Oh, don't say this. Jaden actually,
Fuck
he
off.
will find us.
Fuck off. Fuck you.
He will find us.
No, I really... Have you not seen the shit he posts?
Dude, we all have Jaden feelings, but don't aggravate his dad. Come on.
No, I love Will Smith. He's just spawned this very odd child who wore a Batman thing to his prom, which wasn't actually like a Batman outfit at all. If you're gonna do it, go fucking hard, son. Anyway, moving on. So
He's given out a lot of vegan burgers for free.
yeah, but then he's renounced his
If he
veganism,
killed
so-
20 humans and gave out vegan burgers, would that redeem him?
Slightly. It's a step in the right direction.
But then he made After Earth, so you know.
I didn't like that film.
No one did. No one did. Moving on.
Yeah, go on.
So I'm going to skip ahead unless you don't want me to.
Where are we again? Sorry, Latino girls.
I'm just gonna say I didn't mind After Earth.
Shut your fucking ass.
No, same
Get
thing
out.
as we were talking about earlier. Everyone told me it was awful, the worst thing you've ever seen. I watched it and I was like,
mate.
that wasn't too bad. It wasn't
You are
good.
out of
It
your
was by
mind.
no means good, but it wasn't that bad.
Your
You are-
expectation was so low.
Yeah,
You are-
everyone was like shitting on
The
it.
only
and I
way
was
was
like,
up.
I saw it at the time before any reviews and stuff, before I saw any of that crap. But god damn,
that's your fault.
Well, I that was in the phase where I saw every Will Smith film because I was going to be guaranteed a good time. After Earth was the last time I did that without thoroughly researching. Can I go from this part, please, Dimitri?
Which part?
I'll go from Cuz God.
Mr. Dimitri.
No, that part.
Fine, I'll read the whole thing. Okay, so they only see same verse as the Will Smith line. So they only see you how they want to see you until you make them see you in some other way. I'm tripping off the other day because God knows what these white kids saying. Dude, you're not racist because the Y's in your Netflix queue. Subtle racism. I've got here. Ha ha! That was really funny because that is true. It's like this is like the Netflix equivalent of saying that, but I've got a black friend.
Oh, but I got a black friend.
Yeah. So
and they only see you when they want to see you, unless you make them see you in another way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then it's hard to pin it because you don't even understand. If you were me for just a minute, this one kid said something that was really bad. He said I wasn't really black because I had a dad. I think that's kind of sad. Very good. Very fucking good. Mostly because a lot of black kids think they should agree with that. If you're a father, you should stick around if you could, because even if you're bad at it, you get Tiger Woods or MJ. I put discuss after this bit, especially the Tiger Woods or MJ one.
Their dads abandoned them, or their dads weren't there.
So if you're a father, you should stick around if you could, because even if you're bad at it, you get Tiger Woods or MJ.
They weren't the best of dads, basically.
Okay.
So, but their kids still became the best at the sport, like Tiger Woods. You know?
Oh right, because I was thinking that why is he saying that about Tiger or MJ at this point in time? Because this is 2011 again still.
Yeah, you get them.
So okay, so it's their dads that are doing the bad shit. Fucking got you. Right, that makes more sense. And then I kind of just want to skip to the fucking almost the last line of the verse.
The James Franco part?
Oh no, you do that bit. Go on.
Okay. I don't think how far I should go. Okay, so change everything that we've done so far. I don't mean making BETTER. I mean just the way that we see each other. I won't stop until they say James Franco is a white Donald Glover. Yeah, these N-words wanted cookie, but instead I gave him Loch Ness. Sick boy for life, my swag is in a hospice. Aiming for the throne, Jay and Ye said to watch that. They asked me what I'm doing, and I said I'm stealing rock back.
Bar.
Rock.
Absolute bar.
Yeah. Again,
rock has black origins.
It literally originated from black people.
Does it? Because actually, a white guy did it, and then a guy called up on the phone and said, "Hey, listen to this." I've seen Back to the Future. That's what happened.
We've all seen it.
Oh God, fucking colonialist. Rewriting history books. Anyway, so do you want to discuss the James Franco thing?
Again, it goes back to the whole white hat thing, but in more of a celebrity outlook, when you look at non-white celebrities or people of colour, if they're really good at something, they will most likely be given you are the black version of blank or so and so, as if their identity doesn't matter enough. It's just you are only a carbon copy of a white man or white woman who's just as great, and that's very insulting. And it works the same. I think it's different, but there's a lot of black artists who are so good, but when an Asian artist or another person of colour artist comes out, they will say, oh, you're like the I can't remember, it was a East Asian rapper, she's really good, and they said, oh, you're basically the Asian Nicki Minaj, and I'm like, well, that's not true, because Nicki Minaj is kind of shit now. Also, her bars and stuff are completely different. Roman's Revenge, man.
Like, even here he downplays himself. James Franco, what's he ever done?
James Franco is well known to be a nerd, but he's not on Donald Glover's level.
But he's a fucking like shit artsy cunt nerd. Like, because he's taking the piss out of in what's that film with the world's ending?
This Is the End.
This Is the End.
I love that film.
That's a great film because it shows that like James Franco takes the piss out of himself of being like a pretentious artsy dickhead.
But isn't that a nerd? I've not really heard.
I don't think he's that much of a nerd.
Stuff.
I mean, he was Harry Osborn though, so that gives him major nerd credit in my.
He was a shit Harry Osborn.
Oh no!
He was good. He was good. Yeah.
I liked him. I mean, he didn't have the red streaks of hair, which I really
He was
wanted,
better than the other guy.
The Days of Han was alright. You know, that's the one aspect of the films that I thought was actually okay.
Yeah,
really?
And he was good in that film where he had to cut his
I've not seen
hand
that
off.
film.
You know when he's
127 hours.
What was it?
127 hours.
Yeah. Oh, that was very good.
He survived.
Anyway, I don't see these two as even alike. But maybe I'm just not into my James Franco lore as much as I should be.
James Franco lore.
Yeah. And then I want to go 2 lines I'm going to skip into.
Sure, go for it.
Aiming for the Throne, Jay and Ye said to watch that. Explain. So
What's
Jay-Z
the Throne?
and Kanye.
Is
Jay-Z
an
and Kanye.
album by Kanye and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So watch the Throne as in people are coming for you, that sort of shit. Are we going back to Drake stuff?
They're just giving a younger artist some advice, like keep on your game, but recognize the people around you aren't always on your side.
And then Stealing Rock Back, absolute bar.
Yeah.
I think we should move on to V 3005.
Sure.
Cool. So, is this the first track off the next album?
3005, yeah, that's from Because the Internet, which came out in 2013.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So, where should we go from here?
The start.
Let's start at the start.
There's not a lot to talk about until this
I
part.
got nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, just read
Where
it
do you wanna
then.
go from?
So no matter what you say or what you do, when I'm alone I'd rather be with you. Fuck these other N-words, I'd be right by your side till 3005. Hold up. Just nothing to make from that.
Nothing?
Okay.
Unless you've got stuff.
There's a lot to this, but just keep on reading for now. So, okay, hold up, wait a minute. All good, just a week ago, crew at my house and we party every weekend. So, on the radio, that's my favourite song. Made me bounce around like I don't know, like I won't be here long. Now the fruit is gone, got no patience, cause I'm not a doctor. Girl, why is you lying? Girl, why you Mufasa?
Is this a fucking Lion King reference?
Yeah.
I was like, good, because Daniel Glover was in Lion King.
Yeah, this was way before.
And this was way before. And then, when did Mufasa lie? Because I haven't seen this one in
No,
ages.
lying.
Lying.
Ah!
Or he's lying down when he did.
Sorry, can
I like that. Go for it.
Yeah, Mufasa, and then okay, cool. Do you want to start there? Do you
I
want?
want to skip to the point that, like, because there's nothing, man.
There's a lot.
Oh, hang on, there's two things. Okay, the next 2 lines, actually. Yemi Casa Sukasa got to strip it like Gaza. I was like, cool, that's not a bad bar. Got so high off volcanoes, now the flow is so lava. Poor bar. So in 2 bars, it's gone from really good to really bad. And then I've got it.
So I guess the general theme or emotion he's trying to convey in this is no matter what happens, I will be by your side till, obviously 2005 is an exaggeration, but I will be by your side till the end. So he's talking about how he's having a good time with his friends and whatnot, but now that's over, he's just a bit down, he doesn't know what he's feeling, but he's not a doctor, he doesn't really know what to say about that. And then he's talking about this girl, he's overthinking this, my house is your house, and instead I'm feeling this stuff, so now I'm going to just start smoking.
Okay.
So he's dealing with certain emotions, but yeah, he feels good at one point, but now he's coming down from something.
So what's this line then? Either the head is so hydra or we let bygones be bygones.
What? Where?
There.
Where is
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about there.
Okay.
But Hydra isn't that multi?
Hydra, when you cut off the head,
Yeah.
you get 2 heads in its
Oh,
place.
yeah.
That.
So he
bygones be
wants more and more head. Or we let bygones be bygones. If you let bygones be bygones, like, it's over, isn't it?
Either the head is so hydra, just keep on giving me head, or we'll just go separate ways. Which I didn't even think about. That's
I
a bit
thought this
shallow.
was a love song at the beginning.
Everyone thinks that, but
That's actually pretty good. I don't like the content, but the head is so hydra.
Yeah.
That's very good.
sorry. So yeah, we spit that saliva. iPhone got message from Viber. What's Viber again? Is that it?
No idea.
I think Viber. It wasn't a social media app. It was
It was
music?
something back in the day, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you might be right.
I think it was like Shazam or something like that.
Oh.
I can't even remember Viber. I didn't use it. But yeah, we spit that saliva, whether that's rapping or just conversation. iPhone got the message from Viber. Yeah, let's fucking say it's social media. So we've been talking, we've been
This is a
messaging.
lot of the same stuff. It's self-explanatory. We move on to this bit just for time.
That's like 5 lines. Wait, no, that's a lot of stuff to skip over.
It's just the chorus bit. Come on.
All he's saying
Trust
is
me, man.
hold up till 30,005.
Yeah.
Trust me, daddy.
Why would you use that?
I thought it was funny and you'd get weirded out by it.
You were right. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to skip ahead to this bit. So I used to care what people thought, but now I care more. Man, nobody out here got it figured out. So therefore I've lost all hope of a happy ending, depending on whether or not it's worth it. So insecure, no one's perfect. We spend it with no shame. We blow that like Coltrane. We inhale like Rogaine, or leave it like Cobain. Excellent shit, man. That's a good few fucking lines right there. All
Why
of
is
it.
that excellent?
Just because it's introspective and honest in ways that we've sort of seen a bit before, and then good references, and I like the Cobain bit at the end because it's sort of highlighting depression without it being too bleak.
Okay.
I guess it was
It was pretty bleak for him.
Yeah, I mean,
for Cobain.
is he still here?
But again, it's just using it as a reference point, which I think is good. Like that's this.
So you
for some
like it here?
This for some reason,
like 9/11 being mentioned.
No,
Okay.
because this is more. This is more. I mean, there's differences in those things.
Not for his family.
Oh, let's stop that.
Well, that's a good point. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're all right.
Yes, yes.
Sorry.
Okay, cool, fine. It's shit. So
yeah.
But I think.
I agree with Ryan. Yeah.
But as a popular culture sort of reference point.
Were you talking about 9/11 again?
I'm talking about both.
Okay.
But I'm going to talk about more Cobain side now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's an instance of fandom that, or an incident that affected like fans in a way, as opposed to like 9/11, which was a
not a lot of fans of that.
Not exactly. Is it different to mention something like this or something like that? I know this. You can be hurting. Bringing back hard memories to the family by mentioning it, but
he's not talking about Nirvana's music. He's talking about leaving it like Cobain, like shooting himself in the face.
Because am I contradicting myself from earlier with me saying that I hate like
that's what I was pointing out.
So
I think you are.
I think I am. So don't like it now.
I don't want to play devil's advocate, but with this it's a bit more personal. Whereas before he was showboating and then he dropped in with very little context as to why. In this instance, it's like these are the feelings. I'm confused. Would I leave it like Kurt Cobain did? So am I going the same way he is, or so there's more context leading up to this as opposed to
I think the bits I liked about it was that I used to care what people think, and then nobody out here has got it figured out. So therefore, those two bits I really liked, but then maybe you are right from there. Yeah, fuck it. And then because the next line, so therefore I've lost all hope of an happy ending. That's too bleak for me. And then we've got so insecure, no one's perfect. Good. We spend it with no shame. Indifferent, and then we've got the references to Rogaine, Cobain, and Coltrane. So 50-50 on that bar, on that sequence. So.
I like that part a lot.
But yeah,
I don't know if you know who Coltrane and Rogaine are, so I don't know. I can't really.
Coltrane,
we don't have to get.
I think, but that's it for that song. Let's speed it up.
There's more to this song, but we can.
Do you want to skim it? Do the parts you want to do, and then we'll move on.
It's just this last part here before the chorus. So and when I'm gone, whole crew sing a swan song, cause we all just ticking bombs, got a Lambo like LeBron's mom, and no matter where all my friends go, Emily, Fam and Lorenzo, all of them people, my kinfolk, at least I think so. Can't tell, cause when them checks clear, they're not here, cause they don't care. It's kinda sad, but I'm laughing whatever happens. Assassins are stabbed in the back of my cabin, Labrador yapping. I'm glad that it happened, I mean it. Between us, I think there's something special. And if I lose my mental, just hold my hand, even if you don't understand. Hold up. Did you guys get anything from that?
Not really, I'll be honest.
Really, no.
Okay, so like even flipping Ed Sheeran and Kendrick, they're talking about potential backstabbers who, are they there for me or are they there for the money sort of thing? And there are certain people who, regardless, no matter what, they are your family, they are your kinfolk. At a certain point, he's referring to someone in particular, so I'm glad it happened. I mean it. Between us, I think there's something special. And if I lose my mental, just hold my hand, even if you don't understand. Hold
up. Man. I think now that you've mentioned the whole bit before, it's too negative. Like, there's
very depressing.
Like,
but Sat, you thought it was a love song earlier.
I know. It sounded upbeat, and then it sort of.
You listened to it.
I tried.
You tried? You heard it and you tried?
I mean, I heard, but it was all sounding so repetitive.
Yeah.
So I thought I can just read the lyrics. I don't actually have to listen to the music because it's all the same kind of rhythm and delivery. I thought. Sorry, guys. Honestly, I
kind of got a bit of that vibe.
I feel really bad because I know this is kind of your Iron Maiden or whatever, and I'm sort of not terribly enamoured by it.
That's fine.
But yeah, it was all beginning to sound very.
I listen to the songs as I analyse. And pause when I've got notes to make and stuff.
Okay, so you heard Bonfire.
I heard everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, I
but it is. But I do get Dad's opinion. It is. It sounds quite simple.
I could have just read the lyrics without listening to it.
Yeah.
So I was waiting for a fun fact or something.
But let's okay, so I think we should skip over.
I need to conclude this song.
Oh, sorry, go on.
So you know how I was talking earlier about the Instagram posts and whatnot? This song was around the same time, and everyone thinks it's a love song, but he came out in the interview and said, no, this is a promise to myself. No matter what happens, I will be there for myself until the very end.
It's not clear.
It is pretty much clear.
How? Where is it?
He mentions a girl at the beginning.
No.
Where's the promise to himself?
The whole song is a promise to yourself. No matter what you say or what you do, when I'm alone, I'd rather be with you. He's spoken about how there are certain people where he can have fun times, he can have friends and have parties, but when that's all down, he's only there with himself.
When I'm alone, I'd rather be with you. I
see that, man.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
not
think
clear.
It's not explicit enough.
It's not explicit enough. That's fine.
But I think it's
because
it's not even.
He's saying I don't think it's even
indicating.
I'll be right by your side.
Yeah. At the end of the day, all you can trust is yourself.
Is he saying he's going to be by his own side?
Yeah, he's got to be there for himself.
with himself.
How many people have supporting networks, but they don't really take care of themselves in the end? Like, Ammo is a great guy. He gives me advice. We're there for each other. But if at the end of the day, after I've spoken to him, like the other day, I just go back to my shit and I'm actually taking care of myself, I'm not taking what you've spoken to me on, then it doesn't matter who is around me. At the end of the day, it's going to be me to the end. And this is something he's reflected on. All the stuff he was posting, it's just negative shit. And he said he's not a doctor. And even if he loses his mental, just hold my hand to the very end, because I gotta be there for myself. It's not clear, and I love the song because it felt like very much a love song. A bit depressing, of course, but it's being honest, and he's not apologising for it.
I don't know, man. I just think it's too bleak, and because it's unclear, you can read into it whichever way you want, but it's always going to be down a darker route, and there's no upbeatness to it. But again, that's what he's going through the minute, so...
Except the sound of it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I listened to it, and
it's different.
I did listen to it, but I still got depressing vibes. I was intently listening and reading, so...
Which is interesting, because when we talk about the Linkin Park songs, you, me, and Stuart, we loved it, and then we read the lyrics, it was like, yo, this is actually way more depressing, but we didn't feel that.
Yeah, but for some reason, maybe because I don't know, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Maybe because the previous songs influence on me.
Maybe because you didn't listen to it, and then later started looking at the lyrics.
Maybe right.
Because you did both at the same time.
Maybe. But yeah, shall we go on to Sweatpants? Yeah, let's go on to Sweatpants now. But yeah, I think... a conclusionary point on that song, just a bit too unclear for me. I think I like my lyrics a bit more explicit and matter of fact in a lot of ways, but that just wasn't it for me.
But Slipknot were a bit cryptic, weren't they? But you could tell the story though, generally.
Right, let's go on to Sweatpants. So, okay. First verse. Watching haters wonder why Gambino got the game locked. Half Thai thickie, all you want to do is Bangkok. Let's stop there.
Aren't we back to...
I've got 2 lines. This is where I wrote...
This is schmut!
This is where I wrote the line. Then I put here, I know what fucking Childish Gambino's category is on Pornhub and X-Hamster. But yeah, it's just again, fucking half Thai thickie. Because everyone says Pornhub, so I'll put X-Hamster down, alright. Gotta rep
well done.
my chosen website to hate Pornhub.
Oh, is that your top one?
Oh, X-Hamster, 100%.
Stop that.
Anyway, got her hair done, French braids, now she ASAP. Bino, so insensitive, she asking why you say that. I'm chilling, a real N-word, feeling rich kid, asshole, paint me as a villain. Still spitting that cash flow, DJ Khaled. I got a penthouse on both coasts, pH balance. Stop there. Ryan.
Yes.
This is a good bar. I got a penthouse on both coasts, pH balance, but it doesn't make sense. Because the pH level is not indicated by location, it's indicated by acid and alkaline. Something acid and alkaline he should be mentioned.
He's just shortened penthouse to pH.
I know, I've got that. But it's not clever because...
It's lowercase p and...
If he was talking...
Only in your lyrics.
I didn't even get that, but I like it.
If he was talking about like a poisonous individual... then maybe a pH thing could have been used here.
That would have been better.
Acidy.
That would have been better.
Or neutralising something. That was not a neutralising agent in an alkaline sense.
Scientifically, it makes no sense.
It's bullshit is what I'm saying. That pissed me off. So, yeah, didn't like that. Next. Real N-word, I rep those. Why those? Because I said so. Hip deep in the Pepto. I got 5 on her like Ben Folds. We'll stop there. So, Pepto-Bismol, right? Mm-hmm. So has he got the shits? Is that what you're saying? Because that's for diarrhea, isn't it?
He's hip deep in it.
It's stomach acid.
Ah, okay. So what's the
he's
context
so deep he's in his stomach.
Okay, got you. That's pretty good. Okay, pretty good.
And does it go back to the pH balance, maybe?
No, not at all. That's completely different.
Too much acid? Maybe?
But again, this is clever, but it's smut. Smut, I say.
Oh, sorry, mini sat.
It's beyond me, Ryan. I don't even know what's going on here. I don't think I want to know either.
I was going to explain, but
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay, I got more tail than that. Petco, you faker than some sweet and low. Yeah, you got some silverware, but really, are you eating though? Are you eating though, N-word? Are you eating though? Breakfast, lunch, and dinners for beginners, you ain't even know. It's just money stuff, man. I'm just like,
Money.
But it's clever.
It's not that clever.
That's a bit clever.
No, it's not.
Emo.
Yeah.
I just thought it was just a bit contrived, man. Like everyone
It's
knows
about
like,
haters and him sort of defending himself and
telling people that you're not earning enough as I am,
Women
basically. I just don't like it. It's again classic rapper stuff that I don't like.
Japanese. I don't know.
Honestly, skip ahead past the emo shit. Now, no hands like soccer teams, and y'all fuckboys like Socrates. Is Socrates a fuckboy?
What?
No, Socrates.
He
Greek
fucked
philosopher.
boys. He fucked.
Oh, is he a pedo?
Yeah.
No, Greeks were known for homosexuality.
Yeah, having played. No, he literally did fuck boys, sir.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Okay, no, but that's part of the culture. Like
He
the
knows his
Spartans just fucked everything.
Oh,
There are no sexes or like that
Yeah.
sort of bars.
They were also
that.
vegan.
Badass gladiators, fruit and grain. Yeah.
Okay, let's skip ahead to the sort of chorusy bit. I'm winning, yeah, I'm winning. Rich kid, asshole, paint me as a villain. This is where we're going to bring up the Carlton Fresh Prince syndrome thing, which I quite like.
What's that?
The rich kid, arsehole, paint me as a villain. So I'm guessing it's as a... Again, I don't know if this is his perspective, but it's like... I'm seeing that as a rich black kid, people seeing him as an arsehole and painting him as a villain because he's a rich black kid.
That's a good point. I think at this point it's not so much about being black, it's just being a rich kid. Most rich kids are assholes.
Is he? But this is the thing. He's foster parent.
He is now.
He's from the projects, but
Yeah.
when was he? At what point was he a rich kid?
He was
I'm
never a
confused.
rich kid, he's just saying, yo, I'm rich. It's just basically that.
Oh, so now, he's okay. Now
I'm rich
got you.
now,
Okay.
so I'm an asshole.
And wouldn't
okay.
they call him a kid because he's new to the scene?
Yeah. To be fair, like officially this is 2013, so he's been in the scene for about 3 years now. 11, 12, 13, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Still fresh.
I'm gonna move on to probably one of the best bars that he's done. More green than my Whole Foods, and I'm too fly, Jeff Goldblum. Mm-hmm. That's a good bar.
Just because Jeff
I'm a
Goldblum
bit,
did it for you?
No, because too fly.
Where is it?
Because the fly. Because the fly, the film.
Okay.
Great bar. Right, very good. And then after that, I got nada. So, anything else you want to talk about before? Because it's pretty self-explanatory. Do you want to give
What
that?
about the Glass House and the Palisades?
Or the White Hood.
Go into it.
Just a lot of stuff, really. But, I don't know.
What's the song overall mean to you guys?
Fudge knows, I love the video. It's a diner filled with so many he walks in there, and it's just him and his mates, and then he just gets pissed off, walks out, walks back in, like a loop, and then there's more versions of him, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? And you see the woman in the back of the counter cooking food, and it's just him, and it's like, what is going on?
Because I've read through this now, and I still don't get the meaning of the song.
You shouldn't need a video to give the explanation of the
Lyrical
song,
quality.
really, should you?
No, that's a good point.
Should be a standalone. Judge it.
So I've read through that. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So
no. Again, a mishmash of the normal rappy kind of stuff.
I agree with that on this. Sorry.
I would disagree in the fact that, yes, we're looking at the lyrics, and this is a big critique to the whole podcast we're doing. Like, the lyrics will give you a large part of what it's about, or maybe not. It depends on how the artist wanted to balance it out. A lot of the time, like, again, with Linkin Park, the overall mood and conclusive emotion he wanted you to leave with was something more positive, and you can do this, when the actual lyrics was slit my wrist, bleed it out, or crawling in my skin, dealing with drug addiction. But when we heard that, it's like, no, it's just going forward. With Gambino, he said more than anything, I'm an artist overall. And I'm sure if you look at the later albums, like Awaken My Love, it is about feeling, and the lyrics are so short and minimal. The combination of the two is what gives it its overall purpose. But we're looking at the lyrical stuff, and we're looking at the lyrical skill. In this song, the lyrics of it has a few bits I like, but overall it doesn't work without not just the video, but more so the instrumental to go with it.
Alright, cool. All good?
Yeah.
Good point, Dimitri. Let's go Redburn, man. I've just got here iconic, and that's all I've got written down, because there's not much to analyse lyrically in this from when I read through it. But I love this song more than most of his songs, to be honest, because it's just brilliant music.
What feeling does it give you?
Brilliant music. What about the lyrics, though?
I think there's nothing really to analyse. Like I don't know what to say about it.
Well, do you like them? Do you?
Does anyone know what a red bone is?
You told me this before, but I forgot.
Do I want to know, Dimitri?
A red bone. Why is this funny, Sat?
Because I'm just anticipating me going, oh, really?
A red bone is a light-skinned black girl with a fat ass, is it?
Yes.
Is that with PH, right?
So where's the red bone in it?
I imagine the colour of her skin?
I don't know.
Is it like a Native American reference?
It's an American thing, but it's global. You go on to Pornhub, go on to X-Hamster, type in red bone.
But like, what I'm thinking is a red bone sound Native American to me. Is it that sort of skin tone?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I don't know what to say about this because it's just. Do you want to go take it away if you want to analyse this stuff?
So the whole album in itself, I've got notes here. Because
hey, notes.
Yeah, because I listened to it. I love Childish. But this whole album was inspired by the Isleys and Funkadelic. When Childish was listening to this as a kid, he was taken back and shocked because it was just music and like these really heavy guitar riffs and just screaming. And what he took back from it was this music is very sexual and scary, and I love it. And this whole album of his is an experiment on feelings. That's literally it, which is why it's a whole funk album. It is literally a whole funk album, which is why the lyrics are minimal. And one thing he took away from it was he wanted it to sound like the 1970s funk, because at the time, and this is really relevant to America in 2016, at the time, 90s, 70s black music sounded like they were trying to start a revolution, not just with like the lyrics, but the actual guitar riffs, the vocals. It was very much a people sharing their emotion and trying to show their dissatisfaction, frustration, and their drive to get more. And that comes across in a lot of the albums. Like Redbone was really popular. And
Get Out soundtrack, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah, it was. It really was. Stay Woke and all that stuff, man.
But because of that, I think now the lyrics are far less in quantity.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot for us to analyse as you get into the second. What period is this, though? What year is this?
2016.
So in the latter half of this decade.
Yeah, think about what you would hear on the news for the black community. Or
this album is
the
really
police
hard to pick
brutality
songs from because all the songs are really different.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they all carry the same sort of
message.
Like feeling.
So okay, what does Redbone say to you then?
Yeah, what's the gist of this song? I'm trying to make get a handle on what this song's all about.
Let's just go from the top verse. So
I
do want to go through.
Can you sing it like he does?
No,
I can't.
No
Let's
one
not
can
do that. Daylight. So Daylight. I wake up feeling like you won't play right. I used to know, but now that shit don't feel right. I'm not gonna do it as he does it.
No, just do it slow.
It made me put away my pride so long. You made a N-word wait for some so long. You make it hard for a boy like that to go on. I'm wishing I could make this mine.
Sounds
just like what?
They're trying to get into sex. She's making him wait so long, dude.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's what I thought, but I thought it's a bit
it's
basic
sex
stuff.
Yeah,
but he's covered that to death.
No, there's always more sex.
How would he?
I did get to this point, and this is when I started to get a bit fatigued now.
Yeah, I was like, running a marathon and I can't do it anymore. I can't go anymore.
And then he offers you sex, and you're like, no.
So if you want it, you can have it. If you need it, we can make it. If you want it, you can have it. It's just fucking bourgeois, man.
Let's skip to the next thing because there's nothing to
keep
talk
going.
about.
I think we should skip.
It's literally.
And then you can pick out stuff to analyse. Lyrically, Dimitri. I think we should skip forward.
No, it's just all about feeling. That's literally what it is.
But what? But I don't get the feelings that he's trying to portray. It's so
again
that he's going to have sex. That's it.
It's not just he's going to have sex. It's the feeling of sex during and the thoughts you have around it.
But stay woke. How the fuck's that? Why are you trying to stay woke?
N-words creeping.
Yeah, like I don't get it. I'm gonna catch you sleeping.
That's a different.
Yeah, but I don't get it.
So it just doesn't make any.
Because you guys have jumped from the first line to but that doesn't make sense.
Because we've gone to that bit as well. I'm now on the third verse. I've gone through verse 1 and 2.
You were here. How did we jump there? Alright, so where are we looking? If you want it, you can have it.
I'm really trying to give Tim a chance, man. This is what
we can make it. Oh, if you want it. stay woke. Oh, shit.
This is good, though, because if we find these instances, this is a reflection on the lyrics of the artist, so it's good that we're just naturally going through things how we are. I like it.
But stay woke and words creeping. They go find you, go and catch you sleeping. You know what they mean when they say catch you sleeping?
No.
Okay. Now stay woke. Yeah. Now don't you close your eyes. So you know how we was talking about sex in the beginning? Mm-hmm. Like he's having sex with this woman. It's really good. Mm-hmm. But stay woke. Stay alert. N-words creeping. There's always someone out to get you. In terms of, I think in this it's very literal in terms of someone is out to rob you and or kill you. So while he's having sex with his girl, you still need to be aware of your surroundings and be safe. So they go catch you sleeping. It's not just physically sleeping, but they will catch you off guard.
So even while he's on the job, he's looking over his shoulder.
Again, this doesn't necessarily have to be him, but it's...
Can't he lock the door or put a burglar alarm on?
Zach, do you remember how we did Iron Maiden and they weren't actually going to get hanged?
They weren't going to... Who wasn't going to get hanged?
They had a song about a guy going to get...
Oh, Hallowed Be Thy Name. No, he was definitely for the gallows pole.
Yeah, but it wasn't actually the people in Iron Maiden doing it. They weren't actually going to get hanged. They're all still alive, right?
I hope so.
I think he's doing it from a different perspective rather than...
But it's this whole thing about, got to be careful even whilst you're having sex. You got to be alert.
Yeah.
Have your guns ready there with you.
I don't know if you...
I don't think it's guns, but potentially. Again, it's
but you secure the house, that's all I'm saying,
Depends which neighbourhood he grows up in.
Yeah, but where's he living now if this is him?
We don't know if it's him. We don't know who it is. All we know is he's having sex with his girl, and whoever who's having sex at the moment, their situation is at the point where they can do it safely. Like, they are in danger regardless.
I think I know. Maybe he's stolen somebody else's girl, and he's thinking... The other guy's gang are going to come up and catch him.
To be fair, if I...
Based on the other lyrics, it's not too far from the truth.
It's not. That's very good.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. But no, now you don't close your eyes. How'd it get so scandalous? So yeah, scandalous. It's possible.
I think I'm onto something there,
possible.
guys.
Maybe.
He's having sex with this red bone, and he's also got to be aware and not get caught off guard. Right. So he's probably sleeping with someone else in their house. He's found this nice girl.
The husband's about to...
Yeah, but stay woke.
So as much as I like Redbone as a song, I think lyrically it's fucking crap.
Yeah,
fair enough.
It is weak.
I think move on to Me and Your Mama.
Yeah.
Because this is also something I've got nothing...
When I saw the title, I thought, oh my word. It isn't what I think it is.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No.
But
it's not?
No.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Go on then, guys. I hope not.
Let's analyse.
So, I'm in love when we are smoking that la 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 la. Do you know what la
is that
la,
a drug?
Yeah, it's marijuana. So, I'm in love while I'm smoking weed. Do what you want. I'm telling you. Let me into your heart. Can't stand it. Backhanded. They want to see us falling apart.
So negative.
Like, you know what you know that I love you, so let me into your heart. Let me into your heart. Do you really love me? I'm gonna get you, girl. This is the end of us. Yeah. Anything to take from that?
Nothing. No.
I mean, honestly, there's nothing. I've got 0 comments.
Okay.
On Redbone and...
Speaking of the moon and stars, I know where you've been. Oh, you can see the sun. Let me into your heart. Oh, this ain't no bullshit. I really love you, girl. Oh God. Girl, you really got a hold on me, so this ain't just puppy love. It's just... This is like something that a 13-year-old would write about in the first in love.
It's just teen kind of...
But it's not even that. It's not even like, girl, you really got a hold on me, so this isn't puppy love. Oh, I'm in love when we are smoking that. Oh my God. So he's in love with a girl. He's in love with weed. And both have a certain hold in him. That's what I'm getting from this. And it's just not...
He needs marijuana.
This is his recent shit as well. Like the first stuff, at least there was some substance to it. And I get he's going down a different direction, but it's very simplistic. Like almost too oversimplified. There's nothing to it now. It's gone from being normal rapper stuff where dad criticised, there's so much to talk about, so there's literally nothing. It's like There was more to talk about in an Ariana Grande song than this, and that is fucking saying something.
Ooh. Well, again, the whole album is basically instrumental. Each song is like 9 minutes, and then he does 6 minutes of the best guitar solos ever, and then you get these lines every 20 words, like every 20 seconds.
Twitching over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you heard an Iron Maiden song?
Literally, we did that. To the heart, and then he'll wait 20 seconds before he says the next line. They're very disconjointed.
Yeah, okay, cool. But again, I think we should just go back to...
All we can judge it is by the lyrics.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it doesn't
That
matter
album
if
also has a theme of like voodoo running through it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
really
cool.
good.
That's cool.
Very Afrocentric.
Yeah,
influence.
not in these songs.
Oh.
Right, let's go to This Is America. Let's wrap things up quickly. So, this is arguably Donald Glover's most important song and iconic at the current point in time.
Definitely argue that. 2018.
Yes, this came out pretty much at the height of all the mass shootings in America. With
which one?
What are the heights?
Basically against black individuals.
Has there been a shooting this year?
I don't know. I don't keep up. Don't even watch the news anymore, to be honest. It's too depressing. But I remember this coming out at the height of the time where of the black shootings in particular.
The Black Lives Matter and all this.
All the Black Lives Matter, all that sort of stuff. So the part that I've got highlighted, first of all, is, I know you want to go through the rest of it, but I've got it down on the second verse, or third verse even.
Are you going to read it from the beginning?
I don't really... Again, it's self-explanatory apart from...
Is it?
Could I have from the start?
Yeah, you want to do
Do you
it?
want to go?
No, I want Amma to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, okay. You wanted that moment. Or?
Yeah, I wanted you to do the whole thing.
I'm not doing that.
And Ryan, don't ask me, please.
Because even that has meaning.
So the first verse is basically a lot of yes.
Yeah.
And then go-aways. And then the second verse is, we just want a party just for you. We just want the money just for you. I know you want a party, party just for free. Girl, you got me dancing. Girl, you got me dancing. Dance and shake the frame. We just want a party just for you. We just want the money just for you. I know you want a party just for free. Girl, you got me dancing. Dance and shake the frame.
Yeah. Do you want to...
Yeah, do you want to analyse it? 'Cause I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Alright, so... Because with this song in particular, everyone asked Donald, it's a great song, it's an amazing video, what the fuck does it all mean? And he just looked at them dead in the eyes and says, I ain't saying shit.
I've got no fucking clue about that verse.
Because a lot of the time, I think he brought up the fact that when an artist reveals what it's about, whether it's in film, whether it's a book, whether it's a song, once you know the meaning, it loses.
Okay, well, that objectively to me is shit lyrics. The next verse, however, or the third.
Still gotta analyse the first one.
No, man, there's nothing to. What's there to talk about?
They're partying and dancing.
Go on.
The girls got him dancing.
Yeah. Okay.
Go on then, Dimitri. Give us your subliminal undertext.
Yeah, and again, an artist, so he partners it all up. The only reason I can actually understand this is a bit better is because I've seen the video along with it. But
I've seen the video as well.
yeah, and okay. So yeah, the whole go away, go away. It's a back and forth. It's assuming hey, I'm just bothering you, But anyway, we just want a party just for you. We just want the money just for you. The whole concept of whatever we're doing, whether it's fun or money, it's all for your sake. And that's just a very much a one-sided, non-reciprocated relationship. All right, cool. And again, it repeats. I don't get the girl you got me dancing part. Maybe the girl is the one who he's reaching out to in terms of the But just that part alone, he's just setting up the idea of, I'm trying to get your attention. What I'm doing right now, my purpose in whatever I'm doing is for your sake. And that's literally what it is, because that's a lead up. And then that kind of feel, that it's kind of like a jubilant, energetic feel, how he's trying to start off. And that's just where it starts off there. And then he gets into This Is America, a complete tonal shift in terms of the actual song, both in what you hear and what you read.
This is the part that I do like then.
Yeah.
So we get to This Is America. So This Is America. Don't catch you slipping now. That's pretty much that entirety. Look at what I'm whipping now. But then the bit that I like is the next bit.
Before we do, would you say that the first bit is more like his African roots, and then him saying This Is America, the tonal shift is switching to more modern day?
That's actually quite good, if that's the case. Yeah.
And it was interesting going for the African roots, because he's obviously gone for the 70s like funk and voodoo stuff in the last album.
But that's very true. I was going to say, This Is America wasn't in any album, not a studio release one. I think it was a single or something.
Yeah.
But no, that's a very good point.
That's a very good, Ryan. Yeah, okay, cool. Decent.
The whole This Is America part, don't catch me slipping now, don't catch you slipping out, look what, and then he repeats it and then he adds, look what I'm whipping now. Other than the tonal shift, that's an interruption. It's like the whole part of the first video was like, let me get your attention, and I was just like, hey, don't catch me slipping now. Be aware, stay woke. I have to tell you something. And then he repeats and it's like, oh, it's a standard, look what I'm whipping now, look at my new car, this is a rap shit. It's like, no, he was trying to tell you something before he was interrupted. So whatever message he had, it's gonna be in the subtext, it's gonna be undertow. You have to try and read it carefully.
The next bit is not subtext at all though. So after that, it's This Is America, screw woo. Don't catch you slipping now. Look at how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry him. So just stop there.
Yeah.
That's, for the first time in a while, of his lyrics, it is very crystal clear what he's trying to say. So...
No.
Do you not think?
What do you think he's trying to say?
No.
So... Obviously, this is just completely about the current state of affairs in America regarding the shooting. So, how police be tripping. This is America. This is what it is. And then it just sort of highlights the issues of, like, you know, guns being in certain... Well, guns are everywhere in America. But the I got the strap bit, that's the bit that I'm confused of. Is it like, so if he's saying he's got the strap and he's, like, got to carry them... Is that a message of personal safety, even though that... Because obviously the black shootings have, you know, happened when police have committed them on black individuals. So is he saying that black individuals have to have the arm for protection, even though it's going to probably lead to a demise in some sense?
Do you think that's the case? Because in many of the situations, black people weren't carrying weapons.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. This is when I'm reading that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from that particular...
No, that's a very good point.
It sounds like for self-protection.
Yeah, but then,
it sounds like self-protection. But
so they've got to protect themselves, but they can't, in a sense, because this is America. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, absolutely. So, even if you have a gun, you're still victimized. And the fact that it was very much I'm driving this. In fact, the whole I'm driving and police, that's just it's a very problematic situation when you tell that to any black person or anyone in America. But the fact is, oh, look at this cool car I'm driving, and then the police and the guns, it's common gangster shit. But what I was telling you before was be aware. Just be aware of these situations. I know it sounds like I'm talking about this common gang shit, but I'm trying to tell you something really careful about this message. But in the song, he's doing it in a very fun and playful way that isn't so fucking shocking.
Okay. No, I like it. I'm happy with that. And then the next bit, so I'm going to say the bits without the yeah. So I'm going to go into this. This is Gorilla Woo. I'm going to go get the bag, or I'm going to get the pad. I'm so cold like yeah. I'm so dope like yeah. We gon' blow like yeah. So why is this Gorilla?
Guerrilla shit, guerrilla warfare.
I get guerrilla warfare, but I'm saying why is that the case here? Is that what you're suggesting they do, or... I'm just confused with why that is a reference.
That's a very good point. I think it was like violence or just some sort of aggression. It's like, you have a gun. This is guerrilla warfare. Be prepared for combat.
Guerrilla warfare, though, isn't it? Hiding in... It was like what
it's Vietnam did. Vietcong, sneaky as fuck, basically.
Yeah, isn't that like what it is with the police because they don't know which ones are the bad ones?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think so. I don't know. For me, that's... I don't get how this is... guerrilla warfare in any sense, or is it just guerrilla without the warfare, just a sneaking around bit?
Maybe it's just a sneaking around bit, or it's just how he's feeling. This is like, we are in wartime, although they don't say it. We know we are victimized, we know we are targeted.
You know what, okay, cool.
And I'm gonna go get the bag, or I'm gonna get the pad. I'm so cold like so we slip back into the whole, I'm cool, it's happy, I'm telling you some very shocking stuff, but just be happy, be cool with it sort of thing. Like, don't let
get the bag mean get the money, get the pad mean get the property.
Don't let them know that, you're woke. Catching on. Yeah,
alright, cool. That's good, yeah. So but I like that, the fact that he's like saying still keep up your grind, but just stay woke to the shit that, the same stuff that's happening to other black people could happen to you.
Yeah.
In a sense, I like that a lot. So
we gonna blow like you go tell somebody, grandma told me, get your money. Yeah.
Anything do you want to skip over that?
Yeah, with the get your money part, you got anything to say about that?
No.
Alright, move on. Chorus again, and then it is okay, look how I'm geeking out. I'm so fitted, I'm on Gucci, I'm so pretty, I'm gonna get it. Watch me move, this is a Selly?
Cell phone?
Yeah, that's a tool on my Kodak. Ooh, know that. Get it, ooh, work it. Honey bands, contraband. I got the plug on Oaxaca. They're gonna find you like blocker.
And stuff, yeah.
So, I don't get how he's geeking out.
Basically, he's just freaking out. He's having a good time.
Freaking out, okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm so fitted.
The clothes he's wearing, which he then goes into
Gucci. Yeah, I'm so pretty. I'm gonna get it. Watch me above. So he's saying he's got all this stuff, and he's become this version of affluence, basically.
Yep.
But then, it's just weird. So he's gone from that, but I don't see anything after that says like stay woke. Where's the stay woke bit?
The cell phone, it's a tool. Your Kodak trying to record all the shit that's going on around you.
Okay.
Again, all the police brutality shit, they've recorded it and it's meant nothing, but it's still a tool because it does deter some of them from doing what they would have otherwise done.
Okay, cool.
Honeybands, this part is more like, I've got the money, the contraband, I've got illegal goods. Oaxaca is Mexico. So
sovereign state.
Yeah. And then you go into the blocker, that's a gun being shot. So either the police have caught you, which I'm more likely to believe because you've said contraband rather than a street name for the drug. So it could have been a rival gang, but you said contraband. Okay. So in this situation, you're carrying shit, they've caught you, rather than arresting you like they should have, like you've heard sirens, it's just been automatic shot. So whether or not they shot you because they found the contraband or because you fit this profile of a rich black man or black person in a really nice car looking all this good stuff, it's like,
all right, cool.
Just end it there.
I'm going to skip ahead to the final. It's just repetitive now, so I'm going to skip to the final verse. You're just a black man in this world. You're just a barcode A. You're just a black man in this world driving expensive foreigns A. You're just a big dog. Yeah, I kennelled him in the backyard. No proper life to a dog for a big dog. So very good. That's up at bars for the first three. So the whole barcode reference, I really like that. I think that's very, very astute. And then the very harsh imagery of being a kennelled dog.
So the jails and shit,
Exactly, jails. I think maybe even I saw slavery stuff when I read that.
Absolutely.
So slavery and jail stuff. So very, very good, very prevalent, and just very apt for the time. And we saw how
black and white the barcode, similar to prison uniforms.
Yeah.
Hey.
So that's it. So I'm fatigued as fuck now, boys. So I want to wrap this up.
It's a long
if that's cool.
Wow.
So let's go into final scores then.
I was waiting for Dimitri to go, but you've missed this bit.
He's missed
Can
a
we just
bit
go
for
right
you.
back to the beginning and read every line?
Yeah.
We have never been so thorough.
Bonfire.
Bonfire.
Right, who's first? Is it Dad first as always, or is it who goes first? Stuart goes first, doesn't he normally? Or is it you?
I feel like
it's Stuart.
We kind of work inwards, so Stuart then Dan.
We'll go Ryan first then. Let's go Ryan first today.
Yeah, you're Stuart.
I don't even know how Stuart sounds. It's been so long. I miss you.
Come back.
Come on, it's like 11 o'clock. 20 past 11.
I'm so tired. I'm gonna drive home.
You're driving that. Sweet.
Yeah.
Good man.
I'm gonna give it a 9.5. 9.5 because 10s don't exist, and 11s not between 1 and 10.
That was a heavy metal 11. You're allowed it in heavy metal.
Do you want to give us a bit of reasoning as well?
Yeah.
His lyrics are clever. I'm really tired.
9.5. His lyrics are clever. Ryan Willis.
Thank you.
Alright, cool. Dad.
From me,
You
Stuart
sure?
Wilkie.
You sure you don't want to do any more reasoning? Okay. Fine.
I'm really tired.
Okay.
I might say more later.
Okay.
Do you want me to go next then?
You go next. No fun facts.
Oh, what? No, I've got nothing.
You gotta give him the fun facts. You gotta.
Can you reel them off quickly?
Oh, should we just do scores first?
Should we
And
just,
then end with the fun facts?
No, do
should
your
we
fun
choke
facts
him
now.
out so you can do your fun facts?
Do your fun facts now, and then we'll do score in a second.
Is it about his name?
Well, I think we know
Everyone
how he
does
got
that
his-
shit.
I don't know, but just carry on, just go and just reel all them off like a fucking Sonic on crack.
Alright then, real quick then. So his stage name's obviously Childish Gambino. DJ name? Muck DJ.
Oh.
Actor name? David Glover. Right.
Donald Glover. Donald Glover, not David Glover. You've got
Donald.
Yeah.
I've got Donald. Oh, right, okay.
David Glover. David.
Fuck Big Dick's friend David. I hate that guy. Love him to bits.
Oh, here's an interesting one. He was raised as a Jehovah's Witness.
Yep.
And he lost his virginity at the age of 21. And he found it a very awkward experience. And he thought sex was bad and he's going to go to hell and he'd get AIDS instantly.
Yeah. What? AIDS instantly? Okay.
It's what's
AIDS instantly.
Okay, fine. Okay.
So you know how he got his name from the Wu-Tang thing, yeah?
Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Pow!
So, true or false? Is he a son? Is he Danny Glover's son?
No. I'm guessing not.
Yeah, all right, okay. He was voted most likely to write for The Simpsons in his high school yearbook.
Oh, I can see that for sure.
His Twitter handle used to be at...
Don Glover.
Yeah. And there was a bit of a space, which caused a bit of confusion.
That is beautiful.
It changed it. And the album, because of the internet, he wrote a 75-page screenplay to go with it.
I knew you didn't get it.
Oh, what? Got it.
I'm really tired of that.
I understand.
Fuck me.
Maybe it's the way I said it.
Don Glover is hilarious.
It's great. It's great.
So yeah, the last fun fact was to accompany the Because of the Internet album, he wrote a 75-page screenplay to go with it, written mostly in emoji and internet language.
Of course he did.
Which I thought was pretty good.
Right then, score, man.
So, my score, I was very disappointed with the lyrics, to be quite honest, because I looked up his profile. So he's a rapper, singer, songwriter, actor, comedian, writer, producer, director, musician, DJ, stand-up comedian. He's done loads of TV, film. He's been in a wide range of projects, Star Wars, sitcoms. So I thought he could draw from a wide pool of experience and write a nice variety of lyrics. But, you know, all we've got is the typical rap stuff, which I go on about every time, you know, objectifying women, a lot of, you know, almost anti-women stuff.
Did Lil Dicky do that too?
Little Dicky did, yeah, he did do that as well.
A little bit, not to this extent.
And a lot of others, but there's a lot of anti-women stuff in here, which you guys know I don't like. I think it's as bad as racism, any form of ism, whether it's sexism, homophobism, racism,
Weightism.
it's speciesism. It's all bad in my book. So it's a great shame.
That's woke, man. Level playing field on the isms.
Speciesism. It all comes down to speciesism. Because we're taught as youngsters to... Okay, right, alright, okay.
Veganism!
That's the worst of them.
I must admit, I found it a little bit painful to get into and to make it to the end, to be quite honest. So I feel really bad because this is your thing and Ryan's just given it a 9.5 and I'm going to be right at the other end of the spectrum. And I really want to give these guys a good score, but to me... the lyrics are so mishmash and there's not a clear storyline apart from the racism. It's all about sex and racism. Those are the only kind of two sort of themes that sort of really come out, and I was so disappointed that a man of his talent couldn't really do something more clever, more interesting, more cerebral, and he's really gone down to base stuff really. So I originally had my score as 1 out of 10 for this.
You're dropping to a 0.5.
Yeah, because he says he's on the opposite end, so this is...
And I'm
you can give it 0 if you want.
No,
that's not 1 to 10.
No. I mean, I gave some of the other ones...
I say score out of 10.
Some of the other ones were 0.5. I have given a 0.5.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I think, you know, the whole anti-women stuff, you know, that just kind of drops it way down for me because I think no ism.
Where's the anti-work? I think it's derogatory term.
Yeah, it's objectifying, derogatory.
The joke is
we're so tired.
It's great though.
And it's not sort of showing women in a respectful light, and I think it's, like I said, as bad as any other ism. So I think I have to score him a 1, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Dimitri.
I'm really sorry, guys. I really want to, you know, have a good high score for a rapper.
At this very moment, Donald is looking at all of this and he's just like, dude. But yeah.
I need some tofu, I'm hungry. Go on, Dimitri, let's finish it.
Yeah, so I love Donald Glover. Sorry, I love Childish Gambino. I love Donald Glover too, but I love Childish Gambino for a lot of reasons. A lot of the content of what he's put out, it relates to me in many aspects, in the nerd aspect, in the black identity aspect, in the I'm dealing with feelings but I don't know how to like really voice it out aspect. He's got it all in there. And I love the fact that he can be as nerdy as fuck, dress really weird, and still be recognized as one of the best rappers during his time. The first album I didn't listen to until after Because the Internet, and I relate to that a lot more because it was lyrically of most, like the most heavy, the most deep, and I loved him for that. But actually just reading the lyrics itself, on its own without the actual music, the lyrics don't really hold up to what I felt in a lot of the songs. But like I said, he's an artist. He's actually developed and written these songs, and just the whole mishmash of everything. Again, he's got experience in different sorts of media that he's brought all together to make a big experience. So although it's not lyrically heavy, the rest of the song itself just it works. And it's funny how you say he chose to do less, or he didn't choose to do this and that with all his experience. It's a choice. I feel he did it to reach a certain audience, and again I've said this, not everyone's his audience. I don't feel you guys as rock enthusiasts and just the heavy metal goons you are. I'm saying goons because he said goons. But that it would appeal to you, which is fine. And him talking about he's going to take rock back, a lot of his songs do have rock in it, and I feel you would
He plays guitar. Well. He does play guitar.
As an artist as a whole, we've seen his development from a very... Because in Camp, the first album, he's so self-conscious, and all he ever talks about is a black identity, and I'm a nerd, am I going to fit in? And then the later albums, like Because the Internet, it's different feelings, it's different themes. And in Awaken My Love, it's just all feeling. It's not so much I'm overthinking anymore, I'm not stressed out. He's learned to accept himself in all aspects, and he's got to the point where not only am I talking about my feelings or the Black Revolution, I'm also talking about the wider earth shit that is affecting our people. So he's gone from really overthinking to the more calm and peace and zenful self. He smokes a lot, he's done a lot of drugs, but if that's worked for him and it's helped his music, fair enough, do him. As an artist, 10, but lyrically I'd give him a 6.
Wow, that's fucking magnanimous, bro. Like, didn't expect that at all.
I'm unbiased, bro. I love it.
That's good.
Yeah, because it's all about the lyrics, isn't it? Do they stand up, like you say?
Yeah, this is what the podcast is about.
That's right,
lyrics,
yeah.
I know that you say that these lyrics all these songs aren't intended for us as an audience, but I feel like as somewhat outsiders to the rap game, you way more than me. I think it allows us to be a bit more subjective.
Objective.
That's the one, yeah. About everything, and just just go in with a sort of blank slate, basically. So I don't know, 2 sides of a coin on that one. But yeah, very good score, Dimitri. Very well scored as well.
Yeah, I thought that was very balanced. By the way, Dimitri.
Yes.
I'm not just singularly rock. I like classical. I like disco. I like new romantic. I like punk. So I like quite a broad range.
Romantic.
Dad, you don't like a broad range of fucking music.
I do.
Compared to me,
I might just listen to heavy rock.
Fun fact on my end, which you'll appreciate.
Go on.
He's the reason why we have Miles Morales.
The reason why?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
His fans on
Do a fucking song about that, motherfucker! Oh no, I want to hear about that.
So his fans on Twitter were just like, because he's such a nerd, just like, you should be Spider-Man, you should play Peter Parker, and he just laughed like, yeah, I'll be a black Spider-Man. And then he thought about like, why the fuck can't I be a black Spider-Man? Brian Michael Bendis saw that shit and he's like, Donald Glover's a black Spider-Man because he dressed in the Peter Parker outfit and shit.
But in the MCU, he's the dad of
He's
Miles?
the uncle. Don't forget, this was years and years ago. So Brian made it. Miles got big, and then it's just like, okay, we want Donald Glover to play, but Donald Glover's too old. It's like, okay, well, we'll get someone else. We can play the uncle. But yeah.
Nah, man, get him to play it and then euthanize his face. If they're doing it with De Niro, we can definitely do a little bit of Donald Glover.
That is true.
So.
But I love the fact that he can be so authentically himself, be a nerd, stick out, and he's the reason why we have Black Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's fucking goals.
It is goals, and I wish those goals represented more in his music. So let's go on to my score. I'm not gonna lie, I was really looking forward to this after all the times you guys have bigged him up, but I was very disappointed. Similar to Dad in a way. The references, a lot of his lines, I feel don't really hit home. He doesn't really knock a lot of like the bars out of the park, but there are a select few that I've noted down and mentioned that I think are very good lyrically. Topics, again, like Dad said, we're getting a lot of the classic rap filler with the occasional bits of very good commentary, and interesting introspection. But then that sort of fades away as we get into the latter half of this decade. It just goes, there's still a lot of more, like This Is America's amazing, but before that, because the album's taking different focus lyrically, I think they are very simplistic, and that was disappointing. I think I was just disappointed in the fact that, like, even like in like Freaks and Geeks, really, he's not embraced his nerdiness enough at all for me. Like in the minutia that he did, it was 2 lines out of the entire fucking song, and I wanted a lot more from a Blurred. Basically, I want more Blurred.
Yeah.
I think because he's had so much experience of doing stand-up music, community, he's fucking Lando, man. Like, he's got so much. Huh?
You can't be nerdier than that.
That's what I mean. But why not do songs about that? Like, he's just focusing on the rap stuff. Great stuff on the sort of black political commentary and the way that other black people view each other in the community in America and whatnot, maybe wider. But that's kind of it. And what would be wrong with a song about his experience as Lando Calrissian? You know, what would be wrong with...
Because
that came out recently.
He's the only... Well, he's one of 2 people who have played Lando.
So?
I can't...
You can't play Lando.
No, but we have to relate.
I definitely can't play Lando.
Yeah, but
also, I can't relate to that at all.
Doesn't matter. Like,
I can relate to his songs.
I want to know more about his experiences in life, and not my songs.
A white guy in the UK, relates to him in his songs.
I'm glad you do. But it's about the same.
But I'm a brown man in the UK.
But I'm not you. I'm seeing the same topics again and again. It's great that you can relate to it and see great points within the music. However, he's got such a massive amount of breadth of work that he could just write more about his experiences. Like, a lot of it we said is about is like going through his depression and whatnot. And I talked at length about my views upon that and how at one point I think I was contradicting myself a little bit. But there's so much that he's done, and if he talked more about his experiences, I reckon that, I don't know, I think it would be seeing a different aspect to him. At the moment, I'm seeing just one aspect of him and his personality, but I'm not seeing the success story of the man, how much...
But that is the bragging stuff that Zach hates in
No,
rap
but it's
stuff.
not, that's not what I'm saying.
But do you guys actually like it? Do you really like that braggy stuff?
But I'm not, shut up. I'm not saying the braggy stuff, I'm saying his experiences of how he got to a place and his experience. Like, do you know how we listen to a podcast about Star Wars, or like how we watch videos like Star Wars Theory? It's just fucking massive amounts of content on topics that are very niche that we love.
Yeah.
Like, Star Wars is not niche now. If he did a fucking whole song about his experience as Lando, even just him putting the fucking outfit on for the first time, or how he was going about replicating Billy D. Williams?
Billy D. Williams.
Who played him before. Things like that, I just think that there's so much variety to this amazing human being that I'm just not seeing it in his lyrics.
2 things, which I agree with a lot of what you just said there, like, in fact, all of it. He does make a reference to his writing career in there by mentioning that he's got an Emmy and shit, but otherwise,
fucking throwaway line now.
He keeps it separate, and with his writing he keeps it separate, with his acting he keeps it separate, because to him they are different personas. There's a reason he says that Donald Glover and Childish Gambino are separate entities, and there's a reason why Childish Gambino doesn't exist anymore. He's retired from the music career. It's like everything needs to have an end. They are experiences to him, and he even said in his earliest track he's doing this for fun. You know what? He's talking stupid shit, but that is real shit as well.
But a lot of the stuff he's talking about is real shit, which is good.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think...
But when he talked about the real shit, you said it was too depressing and it's not good.
No. Yeah, I guess maybe.
It just repeats.
Even if you don't want to hear it, it's
I think
real
the
shit.
point where I said that, the point that I said that, I think I was reaching fatigue. Because the things
really early on.
No, the first 2 songs killed me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they were long.
I was swayed.
I think at that point, because I was really enjoying introspective stuff until the fatigue sort of set in, and that was maybe song 4 onwards. And
9 songs is a lot.
No, it's normally not a lot. That's the thing. It's quite a lot of depth of material. But let's go back to my normal point. That I think
isn't that what you want on a Lyrical Analysis podcast?
So that's the thing. I don't know what we fucking talked about for the entire second half of the music, like the decade. Like,
you know what I'm gonna say, and you probably won't because you don't listen to me when it comes to anime. Listen to the first album, because everything you're critiquing him about, he does it in other songs. We've picked the most popular songs, or the songs with the most interesting lyrics we think everyone would listen to, not just you, because I know there are songs there you would fucking love, but this was more for the audience in terms of like getting that breadth. You would love the first album if you listen to all of it. All the stuff you're talking about, nerdy stuff, he gets into it. He talks about being a nerd on a summer camp trip, falling for this girl.
He has a story for Sat. It's a story.
He does.
I like stories.
Dude, towards the end, and it's like, this isn't a story about heartbreak or how you can't trust people or how girls are trash. This is a story of me getting on that bus as a little boy. I never got off that bus. I'm still on it. And it's just like,
how sweet.
That is journey.
that girl was a bitch.
I need more of that, and I want more. I think ideally, I guess he wants to keep it separate entities, but I think
that is literally a song.
That's like a Forrest Gump. That's Forrest Gump.
You can't look into the lyrics when it is a story.
Yeah.
But then there'll be a little Dickie with ex-boyfriend, or like.
I don't remember was that the one with the big dick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good story.
Or pillow talking and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna start repeating myself now, but I think there was not enough a variety of material. Because I get where some rappers do this because this is their life and this is all they know. This motherfucker has got the biggest IMDb or Wikipedia page. Like it's ever growing. It's still growing. So
Thanks to you.
Haha, we'll see one day. But I wanted more variety, and I think there's. I just want him to embrace his bloodism more, basically. Like I didn't get that enough in songs about that topic, apparently. So. Overall, this is a tricky one because I did like some punchlines, most I didn't like.
If you didn't know though, it was Donald Glover, and it was just Childish Gambino, then you wouldn't have had that expectation.
But I know that doesn't matter now because it is him.
Plus,
but it's a different person. Like Dimitri said, it's a different person.
Context. I feel a lot of this was context that stopped you guys, and even me for a lot of songs. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? But back when I heard these songs, I got the context because it is temporal, but a lot of it is American cultural context.
Potentially, maybe
I don't think it would have changed my score.
I don't think it would,
guys.
yeah.
If it was a standalone pop artist or rap artist, or without all the other accolades, I don't think it would have been. It just made it worse for me, really, to see this talent not being expressed in this dimension here. Even if he wanted to just, be the rapper, I think he could still broadened it out and made it more clean.
What would... Because we come across this when it comes to rap, but what is it that would get a rapper a good score from you? Because you say open it up and be more positive, but if they're talking about their experience, the brutality, the fight or flight situation, the drugs and guns that they've grown up with and seen their family and stuff go through that.
That's great. Do that for one or two songs. And then do something different.
That wouldn't be real. And
it
wouldn't be real. That would be pop and kind of glitzing it up for the kids. But this isn't necessarily.
I'm gonna reference my favorite grime artist, Akala. Every song that he does is got the most depth of any rapper that I've ever heard of, and it doesn't have to resort to the typical rap tropes. I don't think he did back in the day, but he's. And since the Fire in the Booth one,
he said he was copying American rappers for a lot of it until his sister told him.
And he did make the mistakes a lot of rappers did. Like he did make the mistakes saying that being sexist and glorifying certain aspects of life that he now doesn't in his later music because he's learned from the past mistakes.
Yeah.
So he's awoken to this.
But more so, he decided to be honest with his journey and with what he's done because he's matured. That's
true. That's true. But as we've gone through this lyrics, the evolution hasn't been that great for me. I'll be honest. And even when we got to the later album where he's got a completely different aspect in terms of like music direction, and the lyrics are a bit more simplified. They're just too simple for me in that sense. But I get why, because there's been a big musical shift. But going back to the words alone, I think the right score to give, because like I said, I've liked a few of the punchlines, I've liked a few of the references, the majority I haven't. There is a lot of rap filler for me. The song what I liked the best was Hold You Down with it?
Hold You Down, I think.
Hold You Down, so that's 1 out of 9. So I think based on all of those ratios, I think it's going to be a 3, maybe. Okay. I think a 3. It's between 2 or 3, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I think we'll go 3, I think.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot more that you could have written about.
I get that. I would say give Camp a try. Just listen to that.
Okay.
And see what he's saying. But no, I think that was fair.
Sat, that power for you.
The what, sorry?
That power.
That power?
On Camp. Don't listen to the rest of the album, just that power.
Okay. For you, Ryan, since you've given it a 9.5, I'll listen to it for you, yeah. So quite a range of scores then. 1, 3, 6, 9.5.
I'm still torn on the mental health aspect of this because...
There's no right answer for
I don't know.
For every individual.
But you're right though, it is similar to Linkin Park. But I just don't feel the same way about it. It's really weird.
No.
It's because you haven't been in that place while listening to this song?
Maybe. I mean, with him, he's talking about his own personal stuff and how he's struggling. Whereas with Linkin Park,
it's more generic. I guess.
It's more generic, and it is a bit more morbid because they go into the physical violence they could inflict on themselves, as well as just the feeling that feels like physical violence. So it's like theirs is way more morbid. His is just personal. This is what I'm dealing with, and I'm honest. I'm not broken. I'm not freaky or anything. Yeah. I'm just like you, and I'm honest about what I'm saying.
But I thought Linkin Park's lyrics were more clever. They were more intricate. They were more sophisticated than this. That's why I gave Linkin Park a higher score.
What was their score again?
I think I might have given them a 6. I said it was a 5 or a 6.
I gave a 9. Anyway, I'm going to think more upon that because I think it requires more introspection. But until next time, listeners, thank you for listening for this long. Until next time, look beyond the surface. Let's go to sleep. Oh, wait. When it comes to lyrics, look beyond the surface. Da-da-da.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.